Hey yo! Welcome to episode number 115 here at the Archerverse, and welcome to the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Archerverse TV, and welcome to Friday Night Battleground. And tonight I have a surprise for everybody. Actually, I have a few surprises, as I usually do. But the biggest surprise of the evening is we're going to start off the evening with a different co-host. It is not the co-host with the most, the coolest cat in town. It is not B. Henry. It is not a late Reese Williams. In fact, our guest tonight, you might say he's a little bit soulful. You might say that he's been a decorated superstar in the Archerverse even. He is from Team J Negative Gaming. The Soul Man is with us tonight on episode number 115. We've got lots to discuss, including a quick recap of what went down on the Archerverse and a few different things transpired, so we're going to quickly cover those, and then we've got a few debuts tonight. We have two debuts, in fact. We have the debut of the man called Sting, decided to sign with the Archerverse, told Vinny K to shove it, jumped ship, crossed the line to the dark side, he did. And we've also got Big Ben Vader, and they are both here to compete this evening on episode 115 here at the Archerverse Battleground. Then, of course, we have Mankind cashing in his $1 million championship. He did not wait long. He's already cashing in. He's cashing in tonight against Christian Hart, and it's going to be for the Impact World Championship. And then, of course, that frees up the $1 million championship. And for those that don't remember, the $1 million championship is being utilized as the Archerverse version of the Money in the Bank briefcase. We did not want a briefcase. We wanted something much prettier, just a little bit more bling to add to the collection of things. So the $1 million championship that belongs to the $1 million man Ted DiBiase will hang above each contendership ladder match. The winner of that championship belt can cash in on any champion of their choosing. However, for every month they wait to cash in their championship, at least one time throughout the month, they'll be forced to defend the $1 million championship belt. So that said, we will have another $1 million championship ladder match tonight because it is now vacant because Mankind has already cashed that puppy in, and he will face the champ later tonight. So before we get started, we're just going to have a quick recap of a few of the events that went down on the Archerverse NXT. And by the way, J Negative Gaming, you're free to join anytime you would like. Don't be shy. Talk to the masses. So on the Archerverse NXT, the very first matchup of the night was a barn burner. It was a backstage brawl, and it was a rematch from Great Balls of Fire and Raw is War between the OG Kurt Jordan and, of course, the icon Dave Devious. Tremendous brawl. It went back and forth. They were in the locker room, the hallway. I'm pretty sure they were heading to the parking lot next. As it is, the icon Dave Devious got the upper hand and was able to defeat the OG. So he will face the OG again tonight, and tonight the championship will be on the line. Of course, on the episode of NXT, the championship was not on the line. It was simply a grudge match in a locker room. Well, and backstage. It was supposed to be just a backstage brawl. They took it to different lengths. Not as great as lengths as the Soul Man Jay Simmons, however. If you recall, when Jay Simmons had his backstage brawl, as we call it, I mean, he went from the ring to the backstage area, to the locker room, to the parking lot, to the top of a freaking transport trailer, which he proceeded, by the way, to throw the Wolfman Alan Severn off said tractor trailer on 4 different occasions. Now, to be perfectly fair, do you remember that? That was an ass whooping, but I mean, he did challenge the champ. And to be fair, if somebody threw me off the top of a transport trailer, I would just pack it in. I'd pack it in and be done and be like, you know what? I'm good. Severn.
You gotta give him credit. He stood back up multiple times.
He went up 3 times. 3 times and expected a different result each and every time. At least
That I don't understand. But,
I don't know either. You had the high ground. He had the high ground. I don't understand it either, but
I definitely respect.
and he kept getting up. He could barely stand, but he kept getting back until Simmons walked away. He was like, "The hell with this," and walked away. And then he just stayed down. It was like, as long as Simmons was present or in his presence, he was going to keep standing back up, no matter what happened to him. It was crazy. That was a brutal match. There has not yet to this date been a matchup that brutal at the Archerverse. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That reminds me of some of the anime I used to watch, or some of the anime I still watch. You got that main character who just won't give up, getting his ass whooped, but he just keeps standing back up.
It was brutal.
Eventually, Wolfman stayed down. So
He did.
had to come out on top.
But I mean, you're the only one there, and you're hurting as badly as he was. I wouldn't be moving either.
Truth be told, I wouldn't either.
Well,
But enough reminiscing. Let's move on to tonight's festivities and matches, and let's get.
we are going to do that. Quickly, we're just going to run down the winners. So, Riley Jarrett was able to pick up a win over Stone Cold Steve Austin on the NXT episode of NXT on Wednesday night. Alan Severn was actually involved in a motor vehicle collision, not of his own fault, but he was out of action for the evening. He was not making it to the stadium, so replacing him was the newly signed Mankind in the $1 Million Championship ladder as the very first $1 Million Champion. And Mankind ended up winning, so that's how we got to tonight, where he's cashing in on Christian Hart for that Impact Hardcore Championship. We had the NXT Women's Championship on the line, and that was one hell of a brutal matchup. Dynamite Jessie Lee ended up walking away the new champion. That wasn't all that surprising, actually. I mean, they were all championship caliber women in that matchup. All former champions, but Dynamite Jessie Lee's been on a roll, an absolute tear as of late.
Ever since she debuted, she's been on a roll. So
On a roll.
large amount of her matches. Dynamite Jessie Lee does need to come out on top. Let's say
It's the over the top athleticism that she brings to the ring, in addition to the ring knowledge. I mean, that doesn't hurt either. I mean, skill set is fantastic.
absolutely not.
Marshall Omega was able to pick up a big victory on Wednesday night. He became the brand new World Television Main Event Champion when he defeated Eddie Guerrero and Gabriel Michaels in the same night. And then Christian Hart and the Bulldog in the main event challenged the Living Legends for the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships. Were unsuccessful due to a very strange happening. The Bulldog, by the way, has been suspended until further notice. We're still investigating what's going on, but during that matchup, the Bulldog decided to take Angelina Ramon and throw her into a barricade. We're still unsure of the motive or what was going on. If he was confused, it's being investigated, but for now, he is suspended. And it caused the match to end immediately. The referee called the match disqualified the New Foundation, and the Living Legends retained their titles. So, a little bit of controversy at the end of the Archerverse NXT. Controversy like you wouldn't believe. That was not expected on any level from the British Bulldog.
A little controversy everywhere.
Little bit of controversy. It was a lot of controversy. But on to tonight. Enough about Wednesday night. It is Friday night. It is Battleground. We are still waiting for some folks to show up. They'll be along when they get here. So in the meantime, we'll do a quick rundown of the top 10 in the power rankings. We have Christian Hart sitting atop the food chain, of course. He's the Triple Crown champion currently. Dynamite Jessie Lee occupying the number 2 spot. Number 3 spot is the OG Kurt Jordan. Ivy Montana actually moved up 2 rankings. She's sitting in the number 4 spot tonight. Undertaker still sitting in the number 5 spot. It says he moved up. He has not moved up. That's the same spot he's been since he beat Uptown B. Henry for the United States Heavyweight Championship, which is another discussion for later. Marshall Omega, the brand new World Television Main Event Champion, sitting at number 6. Number 7 is Maurice. Of course, her and Asuka picked up the Archerverse Women's Tag Team Championships. Karen Rhodes from Lady Varus is the WWE Raw Women's Champion. And, of course, that's another discussion for later as well. We've redesigned a few of the championships, but we'll talk about that later. You're probably not surprised anyway, really. I do that a lot. But I think we have keepers this time. Number 9, Elijah Archer's tag team partner, Triggered Alliance All-Star Champion Jay Simmons, the total package, or not Jay Simmons, Jay Ironman, the total package. And then Elijah Archer caps off the top 10. He's the other half of the Triggered Alliance All-Star Champions and the Ring of Honor Champion. Jay Simmons, however, the reason I said that is if you notice, you've got Jay Ironman and then Jay Simmons right underneath Archer in the power rankings. So the 2 J's both right there. I read the wrong one first. Good for me. All right. So the championship landscape for Battleground. The Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion, of course, our Triple Crown Champion, is Christian Hart. The OG Kurt Jordan is the reigning, defending WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. Dynamite Jessie Lee, the Archerverse World Women's Champion. And, as we just stated, the Coalition, Archer and Ironman, the Trigger Alliance All-Star Champions. Here we go. The Archerverse Battleground, live from Archer Stadium. Happens to be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Apparently. It's a good card.
One of the one and only Bluewood boys getting ready to get in that action. How's everything been?
Everything has been great, actually. Got off work early tonight. I don't have any late shifts for the next little while, which is nice. So off early, able to get things done around the house, spend some fam jam time, and then when it's go time, it's go time.
As always, a wonderful show awaits us, ladies and gentlemen. From the great north of Canada, we're coming to you live from Toronto. Stay right where you are, because this has the potential to be one of the best nights in WWE history.
Well, to start things off, we've got Robert Rage coming to deliver a promo. Now, from what I understand, Robert Rage actually has a new tag team partner, and that tag team partner came from Impact Championship Wrestling, where he was a tag team champion with another superstar. That's neither here nor there. It happens to be Robert Rage's twin brother, Ryan Rage, and he's making his debut tonight with Robert Rage. They're going to debut as a tag team, so that is exciting. We've got a lot of excitement tonight. Again, we have the debut of the man called Sting. Everybody knows who the Stinger is. We have Big Ben Vader. It's going to be an interesting and fun evening. We have, let's see, let's have a look at everything while we're talking about it. Capping off, oh yeah, the main event, Last Man Standing. This is a culmination of the last couple of weeks of feuding between Icon Dave Devious and Kurt Jordan. It's a last man standing match for the Pure Wrestling Championship. We have Steve Austin coming out to address the fans. We have Mankind versus Christian Hart. That is the co-main event of the evening. It's going to be an Archer versus Lockdown matchup. So they're locked in 4 sides of steel. The only way out is to pin or submit your opponent in that Lockdown matchup. Vader is going to be here to cut a promo, but he's also stepping foot in the ring. We'll get to that in one moment. But we have the Living Legends, who are the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions. They're actually stepping up to the plate tonight to challenge Archer and Ironman for the Triggered Alliance All-Star Championships. They could become double champions if they were to be able to beat the Coalition tonight. So also interesting. So the $1 Million Championship ladder match, that is when we're going to see the Stinger and Big Ben Vader. They're going to join DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, The Rocker, David Valentine, the great Joshua Dabbs, and of course, the legend killer Andrew Orton. And the winner of the match becomes the new $1 Million Champion and can challenge any champion of their choosing at any time of their choosing on any show of their choosing. And we have the debut of the newest tag... Well, sorry, that's the other match. The newest tag team is going to be Robert Rage and Ryan Rage taking on Brizongo, Fandango, and Tyler Breeze. And, of course, the vivacious Ivy Montana. And this is the second time she has shown up to the ring with these two. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't heard any rumors. No stories of a new alliance being formed, but yet they are constantly together these days. This is the second time they've come out to the ring together. That's very interesting. Interesting things happening with Brizongo. And then, of course, Adam Colossus and Johnny Braddock are set to take on Kalisto and Sin Cara. They're, of course, coming off of a loss from the Archerverse NXT on Wednesday night. Great matchup, but they did not win that matchup. So here we go. Let's get things started. We have Robert Rage coming out to address the audience, I assume, about his newfound tag team and twin brother, too, by the way. The Archerverse only luchador. Well, actually, I guess there's 2 luchadors in the Archerverse now. We can't count Sin Cara and Kalisto. They are on the Universe roster, which means they are under contract to Vinny K, not the Archerverse. So Robert Rage and Ryan Rage, the only luchadors on our roster. But after the draft, it does. After the draft, however, things are going to get changed up just a little bit. Sometime after SummerSlam, which is our next pinnacle of the summer, we're going to be holding a draft lottery. So everybody except champions will be removed completely from the rosters. All 4 shows will be empty. We're going to hold a draft lottery, and unless you're a champion, you could end up on any of the 4 shows. Now, if you're part of a tag team, your tag team will go with you. We are not splitting up teams, and I'm not. Interesting shake. I'm not breaking up teams, but you will all go to a different team if you should get drafted, or if one of you get drafted, you all get drafted. So if you have a 3-man stable and your buddy gets drafted, you all go together. That's how that's going to work. Champions will not be stripped, so they won't be moving at all. But everybody else is fair game. You'll end up on whatever show. So if you, let's say, for instance, if you ended up on let's say the roster for Raw is War on Monday nights, unless it's a pay-per-view, you'll only ever have matches on Raw is War or Saturday Night's Main Event. You will not. That's right. You will not face the Archerverse superstars unless it's a pay-per-view. Yeah. So we're still. We're still. That's still in the works. We're still discussing exactly what we want to do with that and how we're going to do it. So, but everybody will be kept in the loop because we don't have much longer to do this. SummerSlam is about 3 weeks away. And then don't forget next weekend, unless somebody redeems it beforehand and forces them to challenge beforehand, in 1 week's time, Archer has to put up the Ring of Honor Championship in a tournament. So he either has to enter and defend, or vacate, and we get a brand new champion either way. We'll see what happens with that. But that's 1 week away because it's defended every month in that King of the Ring championship tournament. So lots going on. Lots of excitement. We've got some new characters that are going to be signed with the Archiverse. We have some new manager. We have 2 new managers that are going to be signing with the Archiverse. One coming from Team Distinct Cone, one coming from Team Rogue Riderhood. And then we've got some superstars that are going to be signing at exciting times. Let's see if I can butcher this name. Lilizover? Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah, it's so. His name is actually the name of an artist, a rapper.
Oh.
From the United States.
I'm just gonna call you. I'll just call you Lil. Yeah, I'll just call you Lil. I mean, I mean, everybody calls me Archer, not the Archiverse, right? Well, unless they've just got to know me, then they call me the Archiverse, or Archiverse, or the Verse a couple times, which was odd, but whatever. As long as you don't call me late for dinner, I'm fine. But anyways, Lil, I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode 115 here at the Archiverse. This is the Archiverse Battleground. We have 7 matches tonight, 4 championship matches. We're officially on the road to SummerSlam. My buddy Jay Nag is joining me for the first time on the broadcast, and I appreciate that, by the way, sir. Appreciate you taking time out of your evening. I know you've got a busy schedule, lots of things planning for your own streams. You're always helping other people and whatever else you have to do on your free time, if you have any, because he's also a dedicated father. So a lot going on in Jay's world. Speaking of worlds,
looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
we have Robert Rage ready to make his way to
This could honestly be
the
about a
ring.
few things.
Yes,
Let's
appreciate the
find
follow,
out.
Lil. Hope you have a good time. We usually always do. Eventually, lots of people show up. Some are villains. If you're still around when they're here, I apologize for the antics and the crazy happenings that tend to go on around here. People being timed out, banned. I mean, lots of things happen around here. Sometimes even to myself. Ask Jay, he knows. He was the very first Jay Negative Gaming, of all people. See, I'm still traumatized to this day. I need therapy for this. He was the very first person to ever ban me from a match on my own show. Oh, there it is. It pops up every once in a while. He's not here, but I agree, but I was shocked. Shocked that you were the first. I mean, I just didn't see it coming. It was epic, and it'll always be remembered. It'll never be forgotten. Is the best part of it. Yeah, you see my new command. I've got it set on a timer, so it comes up every once in a while, anyways. But I've got so. If you type !cool out or bad cool, that pops up now. So, Jay, the Turret Man and Christian Cool have been going back and forth in the chat room constantly for the past couple of weeks. So I finally gave the Turret Man just a little bit of firepower to have a little bit of fun with Christian Cool tonight, but Cool doesn't know anything about it. It starts with a K, yeah, and it's separate words, because you don't even have to type ! For bad cool. That's actually a triggered word, so just type bad cool as you normally would, like just bad space cool, Kool. He is. Yeah, he's a good friend. We have a lot of fun together. He's been on the show now for quite some time. Co-hosting. Became the co-host with the most.
Not making any friends, but not really concerned about it either.
It triggered when I did it. Weird. Yeah, I'll have to check that. It was supposed to be triggered if somebody was typing a specific... But I might have it still set. Can you try it, Jay? See if you can do it.
Not making any friends.
Who are the
not
champs?
Not really concerned about it either.
Yeah, it works for Jay. Of course, Jay's a mod, though. It may be that way, yeah. I giggled my ass off the entire time I typed that out. I won't lie. Rage called out Fandango. Interesting. I mean, I know they have a match tonight, but it's interesting that he chose to call him out before the match. It's not like they've had, well, to my knowledge, any sort of altercations backstage or dealings in the past, so why call him out and start the trash talk with the mind warfare? Yeah, a little bit of mind warfare being played by Robert Rage. Except it looks like it might be happening in reverse. Rage looks all fired up, but Fandango just looks, like whatever. He's all chill. Calm and collective. Rage is pretending to be now, but we saw a few moments ago he was having a tantrum of sorts. Can you have so Lil, pretty much anybody that enjoys stopping by, hanging out with the army, watching the shows, having a good time, wants to have a character created, is able to have a character created. I mean, most of them are streamers. Actually,
couldn't have said it better myself.
All of them are streamers. But that doesn't mean you can't. I don't know if you stream or you don't stream, but
move along with our program.
Does Lil stream, Jay? Yeah, I've got that set to pop up about every 5 minutes. Only until the turret man gets here. And then I'll just quickly fix that so that he can play with Cool himself. So the Falcon Robert Rage picks up the big W in the Battle of the Verbiage over Fandango. And of course he'll meet Fandango in the ring later tonight with his partner and twin brother, actually, Ryan Rage.
Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Fatal four-way action coming right up next.
You know what? I will do the same. There we go. He wants a character. He does. Well, I'll tell you what, Lil. You hang around and come around the Archiverse a little bit, and have a good time with us here and there, and we'll discuss that. How's that?
Definitely keep up your own work on your stream.
Absolutely.
Don't give up.
And that wasn't a no, Lil, by the way. That wasn't a no. I wasn't saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. KJ, dropping some tiny little beautiful gems. Appreciate that. Exactly. stream all of your streams as if you've got 100 viewers, whether you have 1, 5, or 20. That's what I do. I mean, I stream late at night, so there's times I might stream for 25, 30 minutes before somebody shows up. Right? But this show is for the people, and the people that aren't able to make it right away might want to watch the VOD later on. The VOD, if the VOD sucks, they're not going to want to tune into my show. So my show is done the same way all the time. I don't care if it's 1 viewer, 20 viewers, 5, it doesn't matter to me. I give people a quality production, a quality show, something they can have a good time watching. And if they're here, they can have a good time being either a part of the show in the chat room, on the broadcast. Like I said, we have over 30 streamers with characters now, and more coming. So we all have a good time. They can't all make it every single night, but they do make it. They do make it, and when they can't make it, they watch the VODs. And that watching the VODs is also support. I mean, that shows that people care about your content. Otherwise, your VODs get no views. So you have to, just like J-Neg said, stay consistent, stay faithful to your audience. Make sure you're attentive to. Make sure you don't get too lost in your stream and forget that you have an audience to talk to or address. Maybe they're asking you questions. You kind of got to balance that out a little bit. But it.
You're young and you have a lot to look forward to in life. Don't let one defeat. If you feel defeated, don't let one defeat knock you down.
Exactly.
One defeat knocks you down.
KJ with another 100 tiny little beautiful gems. And by the way, KJ, I am great. I appreciate you stopping by. KJ stops by all the time, though. He's like the ultimate lurker. He's the ultimate lurker. Just when you think that KJ's in bed, he pops right out of the woods. Usually, and oddly enough, usually right around when his match starts too. That's kind of weird. That's weird.
KJ, that is me. I am here. I'm making my appearance. I had to do my thing for the Archer.
It is Jay. He says he can't hear you, or I couldn't hear him. Most time playing. You play WWE 2K19? Yeah, my son has 2K19. I did not bother. How can I say this without sounding negative? So I didn't buy the game because it wasn't an improvement on 18. It didn't matter to me that they had a few new characters. Every character they have on 19, I can create. So there's no and 18 has way better nostalgic characters to unlock and enjoy. Like even I don't know how familiar you are with wrestling, but like Greg the Hammer Valentine, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Like I have Big Boss Man and Stinger. Like amazing. Vader, yeah. Like I just 18. So for me, one of my favorite wrestling games of all time was an N64 game. Actually, it was called No Mercy, and it was a badass game. And I hold that in such high regard. It was the first time they actually had to create a title, and your characters actually wore the belts out to the ring. It was fantastic. Yes, KJ, it was the bomb. It really was epic. So. And I've played every wrestling game. The only wrestling game I've never, ever played, it was also a 64 game, and it was a WCW game. I can't remember the exact title of that game, but I've never played that. But I've played every wrestling game there is, and I'm telling you, and you don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you, WWE 2K18 is by far the best wrestling game they've ever produced, and 20 was an absolute flop. Absolute flop. I can't believe how bad that game is. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
This match is going to be just insane.
Yeah.
Next up is a fatal
I
four-way.
still-
Don't touch that remote.
And now with commentary from myself and Corey Graves.
You know what? I'm on the hunt for I would love to buy another N64 system just for a few games. And believe it or not, it's probably going to make you laugh, but One of those games is Wave Racer. It was like a jet ski game. It's like one of the most simplest games ever, but it was so much fun. Other games too. I mean, there was other games. Fatal 4-Way with to a pulp. And of course, we have Trish Stratus and Karen Rhodes are actually battling again tomorrow night, except for tomorrow night it's for the Raw Women's Championship. They're getting a little warm-up match tonight. I mean, they had a match the other night. Trish Stratus was able to beat Karen Rhodes. So the deal was, so Karen Rhodes, they cannot. Trish Stratus wants the title. And so she approached Karen Rhodes. Karen Rhodes actually initially said no, but then changed her mind and said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a matchup, but it's going to be a non-title matchup. If you beat me, I will give you a championship matchup on Saturday night's main event. It was one hell of a matchup. It actually looked like Rhodes was going to win. Trish Stratus was a little bit more resilient and got the upper hand, took the match away from Karen Rhodes, and earned herself a title match tomorrow night for the Raw Women's Championship, which I redesigned. So I don't know who's on my Discord and who isn't, but if you go to my Discord right now and you look at the bottom of the Discord where it says the Archiverse Championships, the entire list of all of our championships is there, and you'll see the changes that I've made to a few of them, and then some of them are completely different, period. But they're awesome, and I think they're keepers now. I don't think we really need to tweak anything. The only championship I've never ever changed is the Archiverse Global Heavyweight Championship. I've always loved that one. So, which is why I modeled the tag title after it, but you'll see when you have a look. In any case, Fatal 4-Way. We have 4 of the top women in the business. We have Dana Brooks, Nikki Cross. We have Trish Stratus coming up to deliver a little Stratusfaction, if you will. And then Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes. And here she comes.
The following Fatal 4-Way contest is a no disqualifications match.
She is the
Making her way to
WWE
the ring
Raw
from
Women's
Miami,
Champion.
Florida, the Raw Women's Champion. Perfect 10, Karen Rhodes.
What a great match.
You might have to turn your
Michael,
headset up
I had
just
to
a
check
bit.
twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Those damn wireless headsets. I mean, that's what we get for allowing Vinny K to purchase headsets.
On these faces of these women for sure. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
Absolutely, but that shouldn't come as any surprise, especially considering how intense the women's division is.
That championship was redesigned specifically for Karen Rhodes. It is a very large championship. So there's a story behind that. So when the belt was being customly designed, they may or may not have used the wrong template. And instead of using the women's championship template, it may or may not have ended up being the men's template.
Nikki Cross.
Therefore, it's
Nikki
very
Cross
large.
looking a little unhinged here tonight, guys.
It's hard to
As
find good
usual.
help these days. It really is. I mean, it's hard to find
And guys, these women
good
appear
help.
to be in peak
People to
physical
follow
condition for
instructions.
this one. Well, they'd better be cold. Given how hot the women's
Lil,
division is right
it is
now,
it is a
even if
nice
you're
belt. I
slightly
appreciate
off your
that.
game, you're gonna get
So,
picked off in an
part of
instant.
the thing with the Archiverse is, first of all, you keep hearing me say Vinny K. You probably have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. So Vinny K is our Vince McMahon. We do not use the McMahon name. It is a different universe, a different WWE. Vinny K is the leader of the universe. The Archerverse is the... so what happened was, Archer is a character that wrestles, but also owns the entire thing, so to speak. He purchased 49% of the universe from Vinny K, who wanted to keep most of the company out of his children's hands, and then created the Archerverse. So now there's a constant battle between Vinny K, who regrets selling to Archer, and the Archerverse, who's constantly upping the game and trying to one-up the universe. It's a constant battle. It's a big, long storyline. Everything has a story.
Here she is.
Everything has a purpose and a place, and we have our own stadiums. We have our own rings, as you can see when they come out to the ring. This is the Archerverse Stadium.
And to build on that, when it comes to the women's division,
an Archerverse ring.
Doesn't get much more exciting than this.
We have our own championship belts, our own shows. We do not use Raw and SmackDown. I redesigned for Monday nights. I redesigned the 1998 set for Raw's War. We do not have SmackDown. We have Saturday night's main event, and then of course NXT. The Archerverse took over, so it is the Archerverse NXT. And then on Friday nights, we have Battleground. So everything is designed
And from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana
for pure entertainment purposes.
Sounds to
And
me,
then,
guys,
like I said,
this
we
crowd
have
is ready to get this
a little
night
over
started.
30 streamers with characters that have that are progressing through careers, winning championships, forming alliances. And man, all we do is we get together every show. We have a good time. We watch some fun matches, and we just love what we do.
It's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this match,
Little
especially as it relates to where in the pecking order the winner will end
on
up.
Trish Stratus. I'm pretty sure everybody had to crush at one time or another on Trish Stratus. Do you remember when China actually fought Jeff Jarrett? The Intercontinental, yeah. That was crazy. Real talk. How you doing? China was awesome.
And here we go.
Oh,
in a fatal
Bulldog.
match, you literally have to be looking over your shoulder at all times. The second you let your guard down is the second you can be the victim of a blindside attack.
Lil, I do not have an
I've heard a
Xbox.
Toronto crowd this loud since we were in the dome for WrestleMania
Yeah, real talk.
18.
Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode number 115. This is the Archerverse Battleground. We're on the road to SummerSlam. We have 7 matches tonight. 4 championship matches, a championship ladder match, the debut of Sting and Vader. It's going to be a fun evening, and appreciate you stopping by. If you have a good time and you enjoy a little bit of pro wrestling done the Archerverse style, make sure you smash that follow button. That way you get some notifications when we go live, baby.
She needs to make a change, and she needs to make...
Looking for the quick pin. You're not going to get her that easy.
She's still in this one.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
Well executed clothesline.
You must be talking about Lady V. In that corset, it looks a little uncomfortable, doesn't it? And those shoes. And those shoes.
Her overhand
How does she
punch
move
finds the
around
mark.
like she does?
Now we have Trish Stratus on the attack.
The face starting to swell a bit.
Nikki Cross rolling outside the ring, trying to escape Trish Stratus, who is all over her.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Now taking it to Dana Brooke. Karen Rhodes
Now we have Trish Stratus
just
on
getting
the attack.
back to her feet. Now Stratus and Rhodes taking their turns, pounding on Dana Brooks. Trish went after Nikki, but Nikki quickly went back into the ring, and now she's chasing Trish back outside
Look
the ring
at
again.
that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed
Nikki
strike on your
no,
opponent.
tosses Trish by the hair on her head. That was brutal. Look at Rhodes. Wow, big flying elbow. There's a lot of chaos going on
The
here.
reversal by
A lot of
Trish
chaos.
Stratus.
Real talk, I appreciate that.
Starting to stammer here. How much can she sustain here in this 4-way match?
We have 4 shows a week.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Raw's War on Mondays. We have the Archerverse NXT on Wednesdays. The Archerverse Battleground is every Friday night. And, of course, Saturday night is Saturday night's main event. And pay-per-view shows are held on Sundays once a month. We have a good time, baby, so don't be afraid to smash that follow button and check it out when we go live. We have J Negative Gaming joining us on the broadcast tonight. Usually we have Christian Cool, the coolest cat in town. He's the co-host with the most. We've had 3TVB, 3TV Reese. We've had lots of guest hosts. If you have a PlayStation 4 or 5, you yourself can join the host with the most on the Most Must See show on Twitch TV anytime you want. It's, of course, the Archerverse TV, just to be clear.
Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Nice kick out.
Had to be clear about that.
She needs to find a way to get to her feet.
Time is of the essence here, too, Michael.
Oh, look at the hands wrapped around her neck. Just squeezing the air out of her.
That is okay.
Surprised by the inverted DDT. She seems intent on injuring that back.
Lady V with a flapjack on Nikki Cross. I always wondered. So here's the thing with the flapjack. You gotta wonder, when a female wrestler does it to another female wrestler, that how do I put this gently? I mean, women have breasts. You know what I'm saying? It looks bad enough when a man gets slammed off the mat like that. I can't imagine how that must feel as a woman. I've always wondered.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. At this
you know
point,
what I'm saying?
A miracle to pull off a victory here. Will this be it?
It's crazy.
She lands the axe handle.
See, even Lil wonders.
Corey, she's not getting
it's like
up.
saying,
Well, she better if she wants to win this
like, does
match.
that shit hurt? I mean, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. Or like if you have implants, is there things that could happen? I don't know.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
It raises a lot of questions. And looks painful all at the same time.
Look at her go.
Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
That damn cool message popped up. Have you read that yet? Fucking, it still makes me laugh.
She is on fire.
I can't help but to read it. It makes me laugh. I'm telling you, I giggled like a little schoolgirl when I was typing.
Clearly getting the best of her.
Well, to be honest, she's looked overmatched for the majority of this match.
Just because it's going to be fun that when he shows up, and eventually the Turret Man shows up, and those two start going at it again, and he unleashes that on him.
No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here. Wow.
Yo, ask Kylie Jenner.
Now she's just showing off. Dana Brooke is calling for it.
Ooh, huge spear by Karen Rhodes.
Holy
damn.
So far, Corey.
It's going to get a lot rougher if she doesn't.
Impact.
Rhodes just stalking Trish here.
I
mean, I did too much playing around. Look at this. Dana Brooks. Oh, that's not going to fit. Wow, reversal by Rhodes. Holy shit.
Going for it all.
Oh.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if she doesn't get up here, guys.
This might just be the end of the line.
Wow.
There is no coming back from that one.
That's like a flipping cutter. A flipping cutter slash DDT. I don't know what you're going to call that, but that is savage.
She's got the shoulders down. One. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time.
Wow.
She's got to find a way to get up here, guys.
That won't be easy, Michael.
Just hosted.
So far.
Not only did he raid and invade the compound and join Archer's Army with 5 viewers, he's also hosting the Most Must See show on Twitch TV. I appreciate that, Sir Whitefire. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Raiders, to episode number 115. It is the Archerverse Battleground. This is the first of 7 matches. We have 4 championship matches, and we have a J Negative Gaming on the broadcast.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Amorosa. And anybody that's not already following, if you're having a good time, you enjoy the show, make sure you smash that follow button so that when I go live, I can send you those notifications and you can join the Most Must See Show on Twitch TV
on the attack now.
in its entirety.
And this has got to be it. Kicking out of that man. Used up her last bit of
So how's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate
she
for stopping by.
Dana Brooke is a woman.
Sir Whitefire, how was your day? Amorosa, how was your day? Anybody else that just showed up, how was your day? Give us some deets. Tired, about to head out. Tired, about to head out, so he dropped some energy, some good vibes on the Archerverse. I appreciate that. Sir Whitefire, that is most definitely fire.
There she goes. She appears to be in complete control of this one. Big reversal for her there.
Oh, nice flying crossbody.
And she's got 3 sets of eyes on her.
Nikki Cross
incredibly challenging.
as Karen Rhodes right where she wants her.
This could be it. And Trish refuses to stay down.
She kicked out there, but
Appreciate that, Sir Wi-Fi. We will definitely have a good stream. We'll have a good night, and we appreciate you stopping by. So enjoy your sleep. I'll see you tomorrow, or at least talk to you.
Oh, an vicious assault. We're looking at complete.
Everybody's got to sleep at some point.
Oh, and she gets her with the elbow.
boom! That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Wow.
Man, she's rolling now.
Face first off the ring post goes Karen Rhodes. We got an armbar applied here. Nikki Cross with an armbar on Trish Stratus. But Trish escapes somehow. Oh. Some knuckle sandwiches from Trish.
You'd have to think hitting the finisher here could end this thing.
Watch out. Wow, what a slam.
Wow, slam Rhodes
She
head
has
first on the
power.
floor.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Nice rope-assisted bulldog.
In the middle of next week.
That's crazy.
This should do it right there. 1, 2. There's your
That's
winner,
it, that's
ladies and
all.
gentlemen, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus with a big win. That is back-to-back. That was back-to-back wins for Trish Stratus as she heads into tomorrow night, Saturday night main event to face the champion for the Raw Women's Championship. Karen Rhodes actually looked fantastic in that match, but she got far too preoccupied with Dana Brooks outside the ring and forgot there were still 2 competitors inside the ring. As a result, Trish Stratus walking out with the big W tonight.
Here is your winner, Trish Stratus.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the
Say
back,
again?
wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
The crowd is revved. Trish Stratus delivering a little Stratusfaction for the fans. Well, we appreciate you being here. You're actually here for an hour. I mean, it was an impromptu visit. Well, it wasn't impromptu, I suppose, but it was a short notice visit. And a much appreciated visit, and I do hope, sir, seeing how you have an open invitation to come into the broadcast and leave the broadcast any time of your choosing, that we definitely hear from you again in the near future. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being here. We all appreciate you being here. And we just appreciate you in general. We enjoy you as a person. We enjoy your channel, the atmosphere you provide, the help and support that you provide for others. You led us to the Trigger Talk TV community. You welcomed us in to your own community. I mean, there's a reason we call you the Soul Man. Actually, people call you the Soul Man because I started calling you the Soul Man. I'm going to take full credit for that. But you are certainly a Soul Man. And while you're still here, we're just going to drop you a little shout-out before you leave. It'll send you off for the rest of the evening feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. And I'm even going to do with the traditional. I'm going to read it, even though he's here, can read it for himself. Everybody knows who Jay Negative Gaming is, but we're going to do this anyways. The Soul Man is a humble and kind soul that will go out of his way to either help you or entertain you with his uplifting personality and charismatic on-screen behaviors. His presence makes you invest in his content, and he will most definitely and certainly become your friend. He's an RPG master and a great human being. It makes the Soul Man's channel certainly one of the places to be, so make sure that you jump on over and smash the button that says follow and enjoy the Soul Man over at twitch.tv/JNegativeGaming. And you will enjoy the Soul Man as much as the rest of us do. And that said, Jay Negative Gaming, Jay, you have a great night. I appreciate you being here. You have no idea. It was an honor having you on, and for the fact that you took the time out of your day, it's late at night, you're usually unwinding, doing a lot of things, much appreciated. You are always welcome.
Until next time, everybody, y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Peace out. As for everybody else, you're not going anywhere. We've got business to tend to as usual. We're about to see the OG Kurt Jordan come out and address the fans. I'm sure this has everything to do with tonight's main event of the evening and the feud and rivalry that's been going on between him and the icon Dave Devious for the past couple of weeks. Of course, Dave Devious beat the OG at Great Balls of Fire, but the OG turned around and was able to get his championship back and evened the score up at 1-1. And the OG Kurt Jordan from Team KJ2294 is once again the reigning defending WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. And he's ready to come out, ready to address the audience, so let's get things underway.
What's this all about? Here we go. Let's see what he has to say.
From Team KJ2294, he is the OG Kurt Jordan. A little bit of a shout out for the Wizard, as I like to call him. KJ2294, aka the Wizard of Twitch, is a master of video games. If you put it in front of him, he will crush it. KJ's a humble, polite, genuine, as kind as he is helpful and informative. He will support your endeavors and help you find your way to the most of all. He will become your friend. So show the Wizard just a little bit of love right back. Jump over to twitch.tv/KJ2294 and kick that follow button in. You'll enjoy your Twitch experience that much more, believe me. Check it out. And while you're checking that out, as you can see, there's the Archiverse schedule. Don't miss any shows, and if you're not already following the Must-See Show on Twitch TV, make sure you smash that follow button. Smash it right now. That way when we go live, baby, you get some notifications. And here he comes, the icon, Dave Devious. He and KJ have been at each other's throats for the last 2 weeks. starting before Great Balls of Fire, leading into Great Balls of Fire,
He's a man
and
on a
after,
mission.
obviously.
Here we go. Let's find out.
The rivalry is intensifying, the feud is boiling over, and they are going to go at it again tonight. GBOF is Great Balls of Fire. So the Archerverse resurrected the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view, and it is now an Archerverse pay-per-view. The universe has their pay-per-views, we have ours. It's a long story and a lot of catching up to do, Lil, but
They say pride comes
the more
before
you
the
show
fall.
up and the longer you're
We shall
around,
see.
you'll hear about it all. Some of the information regarding the Archerverse, if you go to my channel and look under the About section, there's a little bit of history there regarding the Archerverse and how it became. A little bit of backstory, if you will. There's a story to
Loud
everything.
and proud.
I mean, it is professional wrestling after all, right? I do not expect these two to do too much talking. I would expect that this is going to get out of hand, get a little ugly. Some fists will be thrown, some feet will be flying. These two have not had a segment yet where they both walked away. Well, so far they're both keeping their composure. That's interesting. Perhaps they've learned their lessons from times gone by. Playing a little Mind Warfare does not need to get physical, especially when you have a matchup at the end of the evening. That said, knowing these two, it's going to get physical. I'm surprised it hasn't already. This is a hell of a long conversation. Come on, put the microphones down, put your fists up, and let's go. Get at it. Get on it, get her done, let's go, go, go. I mean, is this the Archerverse or Young and the Restless? Let's go! Whatever.
I'm left with more questions than answers after that.
Thankfully, that thing, whatever it was, is over.
Well, as we move along, don't you go anywhere, because we have more WWE action coming up next.
So the Icon Dave Devious answers the call. Unsurprisingly, of course, of the OG Kurt Jordan. Answered very quickly, actually. And wins the Battle of the Verbiage. However, the Battle of the Verbiage is not what either one of them are looking to win. These people, these two gentlemen, want a battle over the gold. And that gold is in the possession of the OG Kurt Jordan. The WWE Pure Wrestling Championship has become much sought after. And these two have been feuding over it intensely and heavily for the past 2 weeks. should definitely make the main event of the evening that much more intriguing, knowing that these two have already been at each other's
can't wait to
throats
see how the
verbally
rest
at
of the card
least.
shakes out here. Tag team match on the way.
And yet we have the debut of our newest tag team here at the Archiverse. Our only luchador on the roster, Robert Rage, has lured his twin brother, who was wrestling for Impact Championship Wrestling, was a tag team champion there. Contract expired. Robert suggested that he perhaps would like him to come to the Archiverse and have a tryout. The tryout never happened. Archiverse management simply offered him a contract. They knew who he was. They'd seen his abilities in the ring, watched some of his tag team championship matchups, and offered him an opportunity to come to the Archiverse and wrestle with his brother on the grandest stage of them all, the Showcase of the Immortals. And tonight, they're going to make their debut as a tag team against Breezango. And
when we return,
as it happens, the vivacious Ivy Montana once again
times.
It's Team Tyler Breeze
showing up to the ring with Breezango. Again, there's been no informative information offered regarding Breezango forming an alliance or a faction. But Ivy Montana, however, has been with both Fandango and Tyler Breeze for the past couple of weeks. I'm not saying, I don't offer you anything there other than exactly what I just said. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying, it looks to me like the vivacious Ivy Montana may have found herself a new home with Breezango, but again, nothing that I could utilize to confirm or deny that. But it is interesting, very intriguing. But tonight, the two luchadors in the Archiverse, Ryan and Robert Rage, will take on Breezango in their debut match. It's a tall order for your first matchup as a tag team because Breezango is as skillful as they are athletic. So Rage and Rage. That sounded a little funny. The Rage brothers are going to have to bring their A game, stay on point and on their toes, or Breezango will dance all over them. And here we go. Time for Breezango versus... Actually, I don't know what they call their team. I guess we're going to find out. And here comes Breezango. Tyler Breeze, Fandango, and apparently the vivacious Ivy Montana.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by vivacious Ivy Montana.
Who, by the way, is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm only going to add one more thing to that.
Looks like Tyler Breeze might be getting this upcoming match confused.
Ivy Montana is currently the only undefeated superstar in the Archiverse. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the newest tag team on the scene. It is Robert and Ryan Rage. They are called the Disciples.
Pounds, the Falcon, Robert Rage, and the Scorpion.
And they are here to make a statement.
Rage. Disciples.
This is it. This is the match we've all
And
been
leave
waiting
their mark
for.
And the
on the
electricity
squared
level
circle
in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
as they begin their venture to greatness in the tag team division and of course become hopefuls in the tag team championship title picture and or one day the stable division perhaps. It looks like Robert Rage is going to start things off against Tyler Breeze.
The tag team action underway here. And I don't think I've heard a Toronto crowd this loud since we were in the Dome for WrestleMania 18.
Tyler Breeze off to a quick start against Robert Rage, twisting the head off his shoulders.
Tyler Breeze
Nice
is
snap
not someone to
suplex
sleep
by
on.
Tyler Breeze.
Look at Tyler Breeze here.
Breeze taking a little bit of a rest on the top rope as Robert Rage lays motionless on the canvas.
Look at this.
Rage with a nice reversal. Whips Breeze to the corner.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Ryan Rage tagged in by his brother.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Wow,
Unleashing
Tyler
it for
Breeze
the
with a reversal.
second time
Scoop,
now.
slam, powerbomb. And dragging Ryan Rage over to the corner. In comes Fandango. Looks like we're going to have a little tag team. Oh, no, we're not going to have a little tag team action. Thought maybe a little double team work was going to happen there.
Oh, the strength.
Nice bridging suplex by Fandango. Ooh, spinning back kick by Fandango.
A picture perfect
And an
enziguri.
enziguri just as Rage was about to make a move.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard
Fandango
to move. If you can't
not
move,
giving him the
you
opportunity.
can't win.
But look at this, Rage. Ryan Rage, to be exact, now has control. Nice snap mirror takedown.
Ouch!
Wow.
After a move like that, he's going to need
Elevated
to see a chiropractor or a spine
reverse
specialist.
DDT.
Whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Big punch right to the nose.
That'll rearrange your spine.
Ryan Rage attempting to rearrange the spine and nose of Fandango. Look at that, he's removing the top turnbuckle pad. Apparently the referee's just okay with that.
Little misstep by Fandango. And you
Nice
have to
punt
assume
kick
his
to the
partner's
ribs,
just itching
using
to get in there
Fandango
right
as a
about now.
soccer ball.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
In comes Rage. Robert Rage. I guess I can't say Rage anymore. There's two of them. They both have the same damn last name.
He looks a bit off his game here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount
Lil
offense
is
soon.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the
Lil,
offensive
we didn't even know you
himself,
left.
or does he attempt to
Well,
make a
welcome
tag
back.
here?
Appreciate you for coming back.
Oh, and he hits the
Nice
axe handle.
double axe handle right in the spine. Nice punch right in the back of the head by Fandango.
It's like a light went on and it's shining bright.
And here we go. Little tag team effort.
Oh boy, he is
Nice.
rolling.
Double arm drag takedown.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Belly to back suplex by Tyler Breeze.
Wow.
Robert Rage
Missed
right
by
back
a
to his feet.
mile.
Had that one well scouted.
He's
Went to
stumbling
punch
some
Breeze in
now.
the face,
If they
but
wanna win this
Breeze
match, he
quickly
really
grabs a
needs to
hold
make
and
tag
delivers a
soon.
bridging suplex.
There it is. The
Ryan
tag has been made.
Rage
Oh, he needed that in the
accepts
worst
the
way,
diving
Michael.
tag
Nice
of his
effort.
brother,
Here's hoping he can sustain it.
and he's on fire. He's
Off his
all
feet.
over
Yeah,
Tyler
no
Breeze.
kidding.
But Breeze retaliates. Oh, you
Starting to
disconnected.
stagger a bit. Heading into this
Gotcha.
match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Tyler is downright scary.
Nice
when he
knee
gets going
right
like
to the
this.
midsection.
Super kick from
Wow,
Breeze.
super
Ooh,
kick
there
right
it
in the
is.
chin.
That is a huge opportunity for Tyler Breeze.
It looks like Tyler
Snap
Breeze is setting
DDT.
a
Ryan
very good
Rage
pace
in
now.
real trouble here.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey. And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot
Robert Rage
tougher.
finally getting back to his feet. Jumps back up onto the ring apron, but Ryan Rage still down and out. Tyler Breeze just seems to be stalking him. Wasted way too much time.
That's
Wow.
a different type of focus to punish an opponent
What a
like
move.
this.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
So far, this has been one hell of a back and forth matchup. An excellent way to help kick off the evening. A great tag team matchup. And we needed a great match to
like the
follow
look
that
in his
great
eye here,
performance by
folks.
the women in the Archerverse.
He might have it.
Wow.
There it is.
450.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
I mean, that was like a corkscrew 450 splash.
Well, I thought he had to pin
No
for sure.
way.
Yeah,
Tyler
he's not done
Breeze
yet.
kicked out of that? Are you kidding me? And he's getting back to his feet.
Oh, and it's a
A
reversal.
reversal. Big elbow to the face of Rage. Wow, kill switch DDT by Tyler
A trip to
Breeze.
the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Can he do it here? He breaks the
Nice
pin.
diving pin at the count of one. Or diving breakup.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Tyler
Another
Breeze
bridging
is not
suplex by
someone to sleep
Breeze.
on.
Ryan Rage back down on the canvas.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Vivacious
I don't
Ivy
think he has to
Montana
win it
supporting
anymore.
the crew outside the ring. Cheering them on. Keeping them excited.
And here is Fandango
Seems to be
in on the
working.
tag.
Both teams have had a hell of a match so far. But Brazongo in control at the moment.
Teamwork at its best.
Double kicks right to the chest. And now Fandango
Will
with a
this be
pin.
enough? No, he kicks out at 2.5.
Kick out
Definitely
at
has his
2.
work cut out for him.
We'll appreciate that.
It's like a light
We
went
aim
on
to
and
put
it's
on a
shining
better
bright.
show each and every time we have an outing. Epic matches, epic superstars.
Big miss for him
championship
there.
title opportunities.
This one's over, guys.
Great people, great conversation, and an all-around great show. We have a good time, so I'm glad you found the Archerverse, and I hope you have a good time. Robert and Ryan Rage, of course, from Team TV Crips.
I don't know, guys. I really thought we would have seen the finisher already.
This is their debut tag team matchup. Ryan Rage, previously from Impact Championship Wrestling, was a tag team champion there. His contract had expired when Robert reached out to his brother and pulled him to the dark side. Fandango with another pin on Ryan Rage here.
That's it. Wait,
But Rage kicks out again.
Shoulder up in time.
Can you believe this?
Putting it all on the
Fandango
line.
going upstairs.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here.
Look at this.
And the big flying leg drop.
Shoulders down. This could be it. Wow, what resilience.
Wow, he kicked out. Robert Rage did not make it, but Ryan somehow resilient enough to kick out. Nice springboard. Leg drop right across the throat of Ryan Rage. The Disciples in real trouble here. Wow, fireman carry takedown. What a great reversal by Ryan Rage. Ryan Rage needs to tag. What a match this has been. Back and forth. Upstairs they go. Wow, Hurricanrana to a powerbomb. And now Fandango in trouble. Wow, big head scissors takedown by his brother Robert, who is now the legal man in the ring and continues to go to work on Fandango.
He's not looking good here. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Guys, at this point, I'd be shocked if his opponent is able to complete this comeback.
A mammoth slam right there, guys.
Vertical suplex to powerbomb.
In off the tag.
And back in comes Ryan. We've got ourselves some more double team action by the Disciples.
That's a great
And
example of
another
teamwork right there.
Hurricanrana to a powerbomb. And Fandango is down.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Tagged in.
Another tag. Quick tagging in and out of the ring has been the key so far to the Disciples' success here.
Oh my, what a double team move.
And now Robert Rage back in control.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Robert Rage just staring down at the mat, and Fandango, who is not even moving at all. Well, till now. Wasted way too much time reveling over the fact that he had Fandango on the ground, I guess. I don't know what was going on with that, but Fandango now taking back over the match and tagging in his partner.
Did some big time damage,
In comes Tyler Breeze. Rage getting back to his feet.
Wow.
But taken right back down to the canvas. A great neck breaker by Tyler Breeze.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE.
Off the ropes comes Breeze in a double axe handle attempt to the chest, but Rage evades and whips Breeze hard to the corner.
Tagged in.
Back in comes Ryan Rage. Some more double team action by the Disciples.
Teamwork at its best.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole.
Well, he was attempting to tag in Fandango, but Ryan Rage had other plans.
He's looking at it.
Here we go. Ryan Rage looking to end things. Power bomb pin.
It's going to be difficult for Tyler Breeze to bounce back from that.
Nice effort.
Oh,
he can sustain it.
That's it.
Man, he had him pinned. He puts him over into a Boston Crab.
To bounce back from that.
Tyler Breeze still not tapping.
Wow.
Wow.
Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
I mean, Rage should have just kept him pinned. He had him beat. He already had him beaten.
On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down.
Fandango now up in a fireman's carry. Ryan Rage not too happy that he broke up that pin. And throat first off the rope goes Fandango. And back to work on Tyler Breeze goes Ryan Rage. Ooh, whipped hard off that turnbuckle. And by the way, that turnbuckle pad is missing, so he just went slamming into steel. Right into the spine.
He's pressing all the right buttons now.
Man, oh man, this has been a fantastic match.
Surprising with a chop.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Wow, what a move by Ryan Rage.
And there's Tyler Breeze.
In comes his brother.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad
Robert
way right
Rage,
now.
former two-time World Television Main Event champion, has now joined the ranks of the rest of the tag team division. With his twin brother.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Rage taking Breeze upstairs here. Nice Hurricanrana off the top turnbuckle.
He wants it one more time.
That's how you
Wow.
move up the ladder here in WWE.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Even better the second time around.
Looked like he was going for a suplex and powerbombed him.
That packed a punch.
Tearing away at those leg tendons.
Here he goes.
And another powerbomb. And he pins Breeze to the mat.
It is going to be difficult for Tyler Breeze to bounce back from that.
And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Breeze just about kicked out of that too. If you notice, he kicked out at the very end, but his shoulders were already pinned for the 1, 2, 3. So with your winners in their debut tag team matchup, man, oh man, that corkscrew 450 splash, that should have ended it right there. I'm surprised it didn't. That was amazing. An amazing maneuver by Ryan Rage. I can't wait to see what else this tag team has to offer. But in their debut tag team matchup, ladies and gentlemen, they are the victors. The Disciples pick up a big win over a veteran tag team in Brazongo. Absolutely awesome.
Here are your winners, the Falcon, Robert Rage, and the Scorpion, Ryan Rage.
The Falcon and the Scorpion, the Disciples.
It wasn't pretty, but a win's a win.
When you put these two together,
Wow,
victory
what
is really
a
the only
debut
plausible outcome.
matchup.
And
I mean, it was a fantastic tag team match in general, much less be a debut match. Mankind, the man who walked in to the Archerverse NXT on Wednesday night. I mean, his intentions were simply to address the fans, but Alan Severn, the Wolfman, who was originally scheduled to compete in that $1 Million Championship ladder match, ended up in an altercation involving another vehicle. No fault to his own. Everybody is fine, but he was unable to make the show. Mankind stepped into that ladder match in place of Alan Severn, and by the way, walked out the brand new $1 Million Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, he has already cashed in that championship. He's facing Christian Hart tonight, the Iceman, the Triple Crown Champ, the Global Heavyweight Champion, the Impact Hardcore Champion, and one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Christian Hart. They will go 1-on-1 tonight in the main event, the co-main event in the Archerverse Lockdown. It is going to be fire. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, Mankind is going to come out and address that situation, probably address what happened, and God knows what else he's going to address. I'm not going to stop him from talking. He's ready to come out to the ring. Therefore, we're going to allow him to do that. We're going to see what he has to say and what he's up to before we watch him wrestle later this evening. And in the meantime, I'm going to be taking a quick bathroom break while Mankind comes out and graces us all with his presence. And by the way, again, until he cashes in officially, he is the $1 Million Champion. Here comes Mankind, and I will be right back after these bathroom break moments.
He really loves that mic.
He's ready to lay it all out right here.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on. Wonder what's on his mind. Man, it's on now. Let's listen and see. Well, okay. A lot of anger behind those words, guys.
I have returned. Thank you for your patience and understanding of my need to relieve my bladder. My bladder appreciates you. And I see, unsurprisingly, Mankind has called out his opponent for the evening. No doubt to try and play a little modern warfare in the mind of Christian Hart, so to speak.
You gotta love the attitude.
Christian Hart's, of course, the Triple Crown champion here at the Archerverse. He's the global heavyweight champion, the Impact Hardcore champion, and one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions is the Iceman Christian Hart. Mankind, of course, the $1 Million champion. That's how he was able to choose Christian Hart as his opponent for the evening. They will battle it out in the co-main event in the Archerverse Lockdown. Unlike a regular steel cage, you cannot climb over the top. You cannot exit through the door. You have to pin or submit your opponent inside 4 sides of steel.
Coming off a little cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
Surprisingly, Mankind and Christian Hart still going on with the Battle of the Verbiage. I expected fisticuffs to happen by now. It's really too bad, but writing this right now with just words. I was really looking forward to fighting you, Hart says.
Is it just me, or did something seem off there?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And so ends the Battle of the Verbiage.
Not exactly
The Iceman Christian Hart picks up the big win in the Battle of the Verbiage. Now can he manage to pick up the big W in the big co-main event of the evening? Because that is where the W will matter the most, not on the microphone, but in the squared circle.
This next match might be every bit as good as the last one.
Here we go. We have
Stay
Kalisto
right
and Sin Cara taking on the new Demolition, and they have rocked the foundation of the tag team division since entering the Archerverse. It is some 2-on-2 action, and it's going to go down right now.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are.
The new
Demolition
looking to pick up a big W so they can advance in the tag team division towards either the WWE World Tag Team Championships or the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships. Of course, the two they've been teaming with as of late. I mean, no word as to what's going on specifically, but it certainly looks like the new Demolition is joining forces with the Coalition. Which is Elijah Archer, Jay Ironman, and the Icon Dave Devious. No official word on that, nothing to confirm or deny, but it certainly looks that way. But tonight, it is 2-on-2. It is the New Demolition. It is Sin Cara and Kalisto. And this should be a high-octane matchup, to say the very least. We have two high flyers, very athletic, technical wrestlers against two powerhouses. But in addition to being powerhouses, they are also technically gifted in the ring. They are very good wrestlers. Can they keep up with the two high-flying luchadors, is the question. Can they demolish the luchadors, or can the luchadors manage to fly their way to victory over the New Demolition?
Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 170 pounds, Kalisto.
The always exciting Kalisto making his way to the ring.
And amazingly, Kalisto somehow manages to get more exciting with each passing match.
Kalisto, a very impressive superstar, one of the greatest cruiserweights to step foot in the ring. Teaming up with Sin Cara tonight to take on the New Demolition. It should be a very interesting matchup. Again, you got the high flyers against the technical powerhouses.
Great
And
opportunity
his
here tonight for
partner,
Sin Cara.
from
And you can bet he'll
Mexico
take
City,
full
Mexico,
advantage of it, Michael.
weighing in at 198 pounds, Sin Cara.
And here they come. Johnny Braddock and Adam Colossus. They are the New Demolition.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Adam the Bruiser Colossus and the Terror Johnny Braddock. Demolition.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more
The
than ready
Terror
for this
Johnny
one.
Braddock.
Michael, I've been looking
They're a
forward to
very
this match
impressive
for a long
tag team.
time.
They've already fought some great opponents. A couple of matchups, unfortunately, ended it via countout. I mean, you don't want to see any matchup end in a countout.
Both legal men are in the ring.
Both teams
And
looking
set to
for
start things
championship
off
gold
here.
opportunity
We're ready to go.
tonight.
Tag team action in full effect, guys. And
We'll
these
decide
superstars are about to show all you
if
folks
one of them
what it's
advance
all about.
to that
I don't
possibility.
think I've heard a Toronto crowd this loud since we were in the Dome for WrestleMania 18.
As the
Colossus
action continues,
taking
let's
it to
discuss
Kalisto.
Kalisto briefly.
Oh,
What does he
slams
need
him
to
off
do
the
to
ring
make sure
post.
His team comes out on top here.
All four of these
Big
competitors are
boot
worthy
to the
of
face.
our attention,
Kalisto
Cole.
not in a
It's
good
so
way
hard to
already.
single just
This
one of them
matchup
out.
just got
What I see
underway.
here is that his team is
And the New
poised to
Demolition
capitalize
already
on an opponent's
demolishing
bad move,
the Luchador.
meaning he can turn that into a win for his team.
He wants no part of the outside.
Throws Kalisto back in the ring like a rag doll. Adam Colossus. 6'7", 265 pounds or 275 pounds,
He knows he's in
but
trouble.
moves around the ring
He'd be
like a
smart to stay
cruiserweight
put
at
there.
times. Ladies and gentlemen,
He lands the dive with amazing grace.
one co-host exits the show and another arrives. This time it is the co-host with the coolest cat in town. He is Christian Cool.
Because everyone knows that one look at that screen can mean you'll miss
Archer?
another death-defying
What's
maneuver.
going on?
Why is Mr. T's Twitch shout-out involved the decapitation of my head?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I'm just watching this excellent matchup. Fantastic match. Of course, between the New Demolition and Sin Cara and Kalisto. So far, it's been all the New Demolition. I mean, all I see is Lil doing a countdown. I'm not sure why it went to 9. It didn't get to 9.
This is not where Kalisto wants to be right now.
Colossus busted open Kalisto. Kalisto not having a good night at all.
Delivers the break.
So you're not going to tell me... You're not going to tell me at all why Stream Elements is reminding...
Kalisto has made a career of defying gravity.
Dude, this is like, what, every 5 minutes?
I
all of sports
assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why is Stream
All I
Elements...
see is a countdown. I see Lil saying hi, then Yo, and I see Adam Colossus taking it to Kalisto. Wow.
Why is your fucking chat spammed with my demise? That's terrible.
Right there.
Sin Cara breaks up the pin. Lil says stunner party. That was a hell of a stunner.
You want to hear a stutter? Vanessa says she wants you to swap places with me.
Whoa. Well, so you're going to run the Archerverse, and I'm going to run the coolest kids corner? That's weird.
I mean, she's in that corner, so...
I mean, it'd be much easier if she would just join the dark side and join us.
Oh, make her do the work? Oh, don't say that. She hates doing the work.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Because she does all the work here.
Ooh, Johnny Braddock drops Kalisto throat first off the ropes. Kalisto's been trying to tag Sin Cara in pretty much the whole match so far. Unable to do so. Demolition destroying Kalisto.
Utterly flabbergasted that the official didn't see that. I just can't believe it.
Anyways.
He's looking at it.
Wow, what a spine buster. Did you see that?
Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? He's looking for the win.
Wow, Kalisto kicked out of that. Kalisto kicked out of that. After all the punishment that dude has taken. That had to hurt right in the temple.
How is the ref not seeing this?
Well, because it kind of looked like Braddock had his hand on his jaw as well as his throat, so he might have just thought he was attacking the jaw, not the throat area. Also, do you want to prevent that? Do you want to step in between Braddock and his opponent?
No, I'd rather not.
No. Look at this. Now Colossus immediately scoops up Kalisto and drops him throat first off the rope again. I mean, I don't know if Sin Cara's ever going to get into this matchup at this point. Does he really want to? Wow.
And the big right hands, unloading.
This is not where Kalisto wants to be right now.
This is not where anybody wants to be right now, much less Kalisto. Another quick tag by the New Demolition.
Good teamwork there. Here it comes. He's got him.
For real, Archer.
Here he goes.
Oh, that's actually saying something else.
Sorry, what?
No, nothing. I just saw my name highlighted on another chat promo, and it's actually a different promo.
I don't know what you speak of. Chat promo.
This could do it.
Man, Sin Cara breaks up the pin again.
And Byron
Colossus making him pay for it, though, and Braddock even more pumped up. Sin Cara just got another beating for Kalisto. I mean, if I was Kalisto, I would not tag with him again, ever.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Nobody home.
I don't understand why the new demolition place with their food.
Oh, look at that reversal. Kalisto's bleeding all over the place, but somehow reverses Braddock and delivers a reverse DDT.
Wow, that was impressive.
Where is he finding this energy from?
I can't help but think of his risk of internal injuries at this point in time. He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Wow, springboard. It was almost like a 5-star frog splash there.
Probably disagrees, but I think he should focus on what matters, winning the match.
Johnny Braddock actually having a bit of a problem here with Kalisto now. After all the punishment Kalisto has been dealt tonight, he has the upper hand on Johnny Braddock.
Michael.
Braddock now in a little bit of trouble, and you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his
how the
partner in
tides
there.
change.
I definitely admire his style in the ring, but as this match goes on, he has to remember that you don't get points for respect, meaning he might have to be a little more ruthless than usual if he wants to win this match.
It's just, I don't know, Archer.
And here is
this demolition team looks good, but looks are all I'm getting from them. Where's the substance? Where's the meat?
Well, they were in control, but these two high-octane luchadors have taken over the match.
You can't like his chances right now.
The senton finds its mark.
Senton bomb off the top rope.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore. He is a one-man
Wow,
gang
reversal by Braddock, and Braddock looks pissed. Ooh, Jesus. I mean,
oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Just punched him square in the face.
Right now.
Wow. Stunner by Colossus.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Kalisto distracting the ref over there.
Yes, he would.
Wow, kicked out. That was at least a count of 7 or 8. But because of Kalisto,
he doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it.
Distracting the ref, he was able to give Sin Cara enough time to muster up a kick out there. Man, oh man.
He misses there.
You just can't miss by that much, Cole.
Just feeding the knees right to him. Oh, right square in the face with that one.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Well, this can't be good.
Sin Cara taking a beating. Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
I can't say I expect.
I mean, so far he hasn't taken as bad of a beating as Kalisto did.
Takes such a beating. He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much.
But it doesn't exactly look like fun either.
No, it does not.
Lil says, "I'm still here. We appreciate you, Lil." Actually, 1 hour and 55 minutes and 10 seconds, to be exact. Or at least when I said it, it was exact. Time has passed.
Kalisto probably disagrees, but I think he should focus on what matters.
Ooh.
Winning the match.
Sin Cara tried to get the upper hand. But Colossus quickly reminded him that that isn't going to happen. Look at this.
Taken out with a Russian leg sweep.
That was not just a Russian leg sweep. He had him in a sleeper hold first, then applied the Russian leg sweep.
This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet.
Oh, a vicious knee right to the face again. Colossus really likes that knee to the face, doesn't he?
Well, he figures his knees got to go somewhere. Why not their face?
Oh, he busted him open too. Adam Colossus has now officially busted open both members of the Lucha House Party. That's crazy. Colossus is vicious.
Braddock into the ring.
Here comes Braddock.
These two work so well together.
Nice pile driver. Vicious. The New Demolition are definitely a force to reckon with.
I think we're at the point in this match where the finisher could be used.
We shall have one more tag team matchup on the evening.
Looking for the win.
That is going to be epic. Wow, what a spine buster.
Spine buster.
Man, he did that to Kalisto earlier. I was impressed then, and I'm impressed now. Wow. That was a hell of a DDT. Just relentlessly stomping him into the ground. No mercy is had by the New Demolition. They look angry.
Demolition. Yeah, they do. Do they realize that we have other matches on the card tonight?
I don't know, but they're prolonging this, I think. They're purposely prolonging the beating that these two poor souls are receiving.
Oh,
by the way, who was the other
Wow, look at that. Reversal.
Superstar worth his salt ever does. And there's the counter. Sin Cara is not someone to sleep on.
Get out of there, Cara. Sin Cara needs a tag.
Show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Wow, what a mistake that was. I mean, and by the way, absolutely savage. Colossus grabs a hold of Sin Cara and slams him face first into the top rope.
Well, Sin Cara thought he was near his side of the rope, so his mask kind of got
moved.
Back in comes Kalisto.
Whoa, down he goes. That was impressive, Cole. Hits with the clothesline.
And Kalisto is fired right up. Got a second wind, perhaps.
He's looking at it.
Oh, what a kick. Can he finish him off here? But now, can Kalisto capitalize on this?
And Kalisto has
Kalisto on a roll here.
And Kalisto,
ooh, Frankensteiner.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Oh, to the back of the neck.
Sin Cara still down and outside the ring. Kalisto doing his very best to remain in control here.
Kalisto's on the attack.
He might have it. Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. Kalisto now. That's a
Kalisto with a pin on Braddock. But Colossus quickly goes over and breaks that pin up.
Off a move like that.
Kalisto went to drop kick Colossus, but Colossus evaded and climbed back through the ropes.
And three.
Wow, reversal by Braddock. Catches the leg. For some reason got distracted by Sin Cara.
There goes the ref. Oh no.
Referee gets knocked down. He's down and out after Kalisto whipped Braddock to the corner, bowling the referee over.
I think Sin Cara might be a little too full of himself right now.
Look at that.
The tag has been made.
Sin Cara did not act quick enough. In comes Colossus.
drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
That was some silly mistakes made right there by Lucha House Party.
Get back to his feet, which is clearly easy.
They have no idea what they've... Oh, good night.
This one is over.
Not going to stop until it gets the job done, I guess.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Pin broken up.
Byron, he may be down for good. That wouldn't surprise me at all, not after the beating he's taken.
And Kalisto helping out Sin Cara a little bit there, has Colossus down on his back.
You can't like his chances right now.
Colossus back to his feet quickly, though. Ooh, makes Kalisto pay for it. And now going right back after Sin Cara. Man, oh man. Colossus is a savage.
Showing very few signs of life here.
Braddock still down on his knees.
Comes back from this.
Get off your knees. Braddock, let's go. Let's get some tag team action going. Let's see some double team effort.
Nothing gentle about that landing. When this guy's on, look out. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's pressing all the right buttons.
Big knee right to the spine. Sin Cara in a bad way here. Kalisto still down outside of the ring. Just getting back to his feet, or trying anyways.
And there's the tag. Braddock into the ring.
Back in comes Braddock. Some
It's
more double team effort by the New Demolition.
We have seen him here before. And he lands the slam.
That has got to be it.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
That is it. That is all. And the New Demolition pick up the big W. They get the 3 count on the Lucha House Party. I mean, the New Demolition pretty much all but demolished Lucha House moments. They got the upper hand on a couple of different occasions and made a match out of it. But at the end of the night, they are the ones bleeding all over the ring. And the New Demolition simply walking away with their heads held high. And they will advance that much closer to being in tag team and championship title contention. And Adam Colossus, by the way, was an absolute savage tonight. CGTV, you made it at an absolute awesome time. You just watched your team demolish Lucha House Party. Adam Colossus busted open both members, both Kalisto and Sin Cara, and he and Braddock stomped them into the ground, twisted them into pretzels.
Here are your
completely
winners,
destroyed
Adam,
them.
the Bruiser, Colossus, and the Terror, Johnny Braddock. Demolition.
Very nicely done, and a very important victory.
They make it look so effortless in there. What an amazing duo.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
Adam Colossus and Johnny Braddock, the New Demolition, ladies and gentlemen. They are a force to reckon with. A fantastic addition to the gold opportunity in the near future. What a match. The man called Sting, ready to grace us with his presence, address the fans, discuss his signing with the Archerverse. He had many offers, of course. AEW, Impact Wrestling. Vinny K attempted to re-sign him to a contract. He chose the Archerverse. And tonight, he's not only going to show up in the ring and address the fans, he's going to lace them boots up, and he's going to step into the squared circle, and he's going to compete in the $1 Million Championship ladder match Because don't forget, the ladder match is able to happen because Mankind wasted absolutely no time at all. Wednesday night, the Archer vs. NXT, Mankind walks in and substitutes for Alan Severn, who was busy with authorities after being involved in a motor vehicle collision. Mankind not only replaced him, but he climbed that ladder rung by damn rung and won the $1 Million Championship. Now, of course, in the Archerverse shows, both NXT and Battleground, the $1 Million Championship is our version of the Money in the Bank Championship, well, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Vinny K has a Money in the Bank briefcase, we have a $1 Million Championship belt. Now, the difference is for every month that you wait to cash in your title opportunity, you're going to be forced to defend that championship at least once. So it does differ from the Money in the Bank briefcase just a little bit, other than the fact it doesn't look like a suitcase. But Stinger is ready to make his way to the ring, so here we go. The man called Sting is on his way.
What's this all about?
Oh, this should be good.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
It's so awesome to see Sting in the Archerverse.
It is badass. And speaking of badass, tell me your thoughts on the co-main event tonight, which is Mankind versus your boy, Christian Hart, in the Archerverse Lockdown for the Impact Hardcore Championship.
I mean, I can't believe that Relic came back to wrestling and then won that ladder match.
You know what? I 100% agree with you that because I did not see that happening. I figured Mankind comes in, batters and bruises some folks, but I didn't see him. You know, I mean, it's not like he's known for ladder matches. I'll say that.
I will also say Lightning does not strike twice in the same place, Archer.
CGTV says, I think Mankind's nuts are about to be wrecked. I don't know, but Sting is awful fired up here tonight, and the crowd is eating it up. It is deafening in the stadium.
Well, there we have it.
I think we're all clear now.
Talking is one thing, but performing is another.
Has the crowd riled up, revved up, and ready to rock and roll, which is a good thing because we still have a whole lot of show ahead of us. As a matter of fact, we still have 4 championship matches to go. Well, technically 3, but the $1 Million Championship ladder match, after all, is a championship belt.
We'll see if the next match can equal
that match is next, and ladies and gentlemen,
everything these superstars have worked for is at the top of
not
the ladder.
just Sting entering this championship ladder match, Vader, who is also signed with the Archerverse, is here, and not only is he in the ladder match, you will get a chance to see Vader in the ring again as he comes out to address the audience later this evening. But first, he's going to do his thing. He's going to join DDP, the great Joshua Dabbs, the rocker David Valentine, the man called Sting, and the legend killer Andrew Orton. 6-man $1 Million Championship ladder match. The winner, obviously, will get an opportunity to challenge any champion of their choosing at any time of their choosing.
Up next is an encounter that set a new standard for competition in sports entertainment.
This is going to be incredible.
Well, what do you think about this ladder match? The man called Sting and Vader both stepping back into the squared circle against
A lot-
DDP. I
a
mean,
lot of
that's a
talent in this
star-studded
match.
cast. Yeah, I was
A
just going to
lot.
say. Yep, star-studded cast. I mean, everybody in that ring right now looking, well, I mean, Vader and Sting just returning, but everybody else in that ring looking for an opportunity to shine again. They've all been on a bit of a losing streak. They've lost their edge a little bit in the last week or so, if you will. So looking to get back into the spotlight, back into a title picture discussion, perhaps. This could be very interesting. I mean, and Sting. Sting tends to surprise you every time he's in the ring, in some way, shape, or form. Who says he's not going to walk out with the $1 Million Championship belt tonight? Or Vader? Or DDP? I mean, either one of them. This is crazy. I don't even know.
It's hard to tell, Archer.
Here we go. Coming out to the ring first from the Bluewood Boys, he is the rocker David Valentine.
And from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the rocker, David Valentine.
One of the most highly anticipated matches in all of WWE. Guys,
By the way,
it's now
Christian
time
Cool,
for the Money in the
before I
Bank
forget,
ladder
we had
match.
a,
You're right,
and
Michael.
I mentioned it when you first came onto the show, but we had another co-host
Level
tonight.
heading into it is concerned. That's how big it has become over the years.
Yeah, I asked earlier, who is that?
So,
And Byron.
the guest host of the evening was J-Negative Gaming.
Okay, that's interesting.
Joined us on the broadcast, had a good time, watched the opening match of the night, and then, of course, had other business to tend to. So he left shortly before you arrived on the scene, actually.
Sounds like he didn't want any part of me. That's about accurate.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew something like that was coming at some point.
It's Money in the Bank time, guys. One of the most highly anticipated matches on the WWE
I mean,
calendar.
when all the stars align, Archer, I mean, it's very evident they align. All you gotta do is look up at the sky and everybody can see it.
Tonight.
They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, Archer. I think your Stream Elements is spamming the chat a little too much.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about. All I see is CGTV saying it's that old saying.
Mm-hmm.
And here he comes again, gracing us with his presence.
From every man's nightmare.
Apparently with a baseball bat in hand.
259 pounds.
He is the icon Sting.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Hey guys,
Awesome.
you can bet there are plenty of superstars
How
in the back
awesome is it
crowded
that
around
the man
monitor
called
for this
Sting
one.
not
This really
only
is an intriguing matchup, Cole.
back in
The end
to the
result can very well
business,
trigger a
not
domino
only
effect on the rest of the roster.
back into the squared circle, but he's doing so in an Archerverse ring.
from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 456 pounds, Vader!
Here he comes, all the way from the Rocky Mountains.
From the Rocky Mountains.
And let me tell you, Vader is one
Vader,
mean dude.
Big Van Vader, Big Ben Vader, however you remember him.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply
How awesome would it be
amazing.
to be famous? Well, now you can be by followers. CGTV's got jokes. Christian Cool, did you see that? He thinks he's funny. You know what I think's funny? Guess what
What's
I think's
funny?
funny? Watch.
What's funny? Oh, that is funny.
Whoops. Sorry about that, CGTV. Did you say something? Did you have something you wanted to get off your fingertips? I couldn't tell. Could you tell? Did he have something to say? What was he saying? What'd he say?
Dude, whose entrance is that for real? Because that's not Vader's entrance for real, is it?
It was one of his entrances, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In WCW? Because I didn't ever see that in
No,
WWE.
it was definitely WCW, yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, it's like, I've never really watched much of his WCW stuff, so. Guy's a beast.
He is an animal. The legend killer Andrew Orton from Team Ziggy Flex making his way to the ring.
And from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the legend.
You know that thing where CGTV buys accounts and has separate accounts? He'll get you, Archer.
I have plenty other accounts. One of his other accounts is already a follower of the Archivers, actually.
I know it is.
Yeah.
He's got 2 different accounts that are like maybe 3 different accounts now of his that are following me.
He's probably got
determining
like
the
several.
pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping
When you
his
tune
stock
into
continues to
CGTV,
rise.
he doesn't
A
really
loss
have
here, though,
7
would
viewers.
certainly
They're all
crush
him.
those hopes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all CGTV. He's watching himself. He's a star in his own mind, you see.
I get it.
One day, he wants to be like Archer's Army and be part of a grander show, a grander stage, the Showcase of the Immortals, the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Therefore, you have the host with the most and the co-host with the most. He has none of those. Therefore, we are simply the elite. Christian Cool.
Awesome.
And from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248
Bang!
pounds.
It's me. It's DDP.
Enclosed inside the Money in the Bank briefcase, guys, and we're just about ready to go.
Little shout out for CGTV.
Which one of these 6 superstars will walk out of here tonight
One
with
of
the most
the
coveted contract in
newest
all of
places to
sports
be.
entertainment?
The gentlemen are charismatic, funny, and very informative. I
Would you
forgot to
agree,
mention
Corey, that
that
this
they are
match will
great
be
human
anything but
beings that like to
easy
help
for
and
him?
support as many other great human beings as they
There's
can.
no such thing as
They
easy matches here. You know that.
are Complete Geek TV, and they have quickly become one of the places to be with their fantastic informative gaming news coverage, discussions about life in general, and all the time great content. So please jump on over, smash their follow button,
This is it,
enjoy
fellas. We're ready to
the
get this thing
ride as
started.
we all are.
And guys, this match might
Over at
just be
twitch.tv
bigger than the
/
CN
Complete
Tower outside.
Geek
At least this Toronto
TV.
crowd would lead you to believe that. What a reaction.
All they did
Perfectly placed
was
elbow.
buy followers, and you can as well.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message
Whoops.
to your adversary,
I
all right.
hate when that
If an
happens.
opponent exhibits a weakness
Cool,
for
did you see
specific
that?
moves, some will return to utilizing that move as
Oh,
long
was
as
it?
possible.
I was scrolling,
Let's talk briefly
and my
about
thumb
Vader.
in
It'll
a
be interesting
timeout.
to see
I don't
how
even
he
know what
plans to
happened.
get it done. What do you think?
That's what you want to talk about, Mike.
It was
Look
complete
at all the talent
accidental.
in the ring
It was
right now.
completely
Not to mention the golden
CGTV. That
opportunity
was
hanging from the
completely
ceiling.
accidental.
And you
I
want to single out
apologize.
one person?
There's a vicious DDT. For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all.
Well, I was like flipping back and forth between windows, and I didn't see what you did, but when I got back to your channel, it was fucking taking random shots of the crowd, their faces, their excitement. I didn't realize Kevin Dunn was on the camera crew.
Kevin Dunn on the camera.
If there's one thing I know about him, it's to never count him out, especially when there's so much on the line.
Like why are we looking at the audience here? We don't care about the audience.
Very easily mask your shortcomings.
Focus on the action.
This is a case where he was just too proud of an imperfect game plan.
Sting and the Rocker David Valentine going to town on the ramp. DDP going to war with Vader and the great Joshua Dabbs and the Legend Killer.
There's an extremely destructive
going to battle in the ring. So far, no ladder has been brought into the ring or utilized in any fashion, actually. Surprising, by the way. Very surprising.
Oh, wow.
Very surprising.
Clamped down with a serious leg lock.
The $1 Million Championship, as you can see, hanging above the ring. Stryjay, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode number 115, Stryjay. The Archivers Battleground. This is the first of 4 championship matches of the evening. It is a $1 Million Championship ladder match. And if you weren't here on Wednesday, Stryjay, which I actually think you were, but if you weren't, the $1 Million Championship is the Archerverse's version of the Money in the Bank briefcase.
He's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Except, the longer you hold on to the $1 Million Championship belt,
That'll do it every time.
Still trying to get back to
the
his
more
feet
opportunity you might have to defend that belt.
right now.
He is a one-man game.
So for
Stryjay Fighter, what's going on, dude?
Stryjay.
Uh-oh, the future shock.
No doubt about that one.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some.
Well, I hope those men know they have to come back towards the ring in order to get the belt.
You can't like his chances.
I don't know, but the great Joshua Dabbs pretty much
He doesn't
dismantling
appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
the Legend Killer Andrew Orton.
Sting using his speed right there.
The only legend that Orton's killing is himself.
Right now, Michael.
Surprising with a chop. It's got to be over now.
There it is.
Love those rolling suplexes into the face buster.
Price tag on landing that perfect strike, and that nailed him.
To this day, we do not know what that move is called. Wow.
Needs to capitalize on it now.
Did you see what I just saw? The Icon Sting delivering a tombstone to Vader
One heck of a beating, Michael.
on the steel ramp.
The pace of a match.
Well, Vader deserved it.
Wow, Dabbs just eliminating the competition altogether.
Major way too.
He is now standing atop the latchet belt in hand.
Look out.
Here comes the Rocker David Valentine, though. His own stablemate. Attacking Dabbs from behind. Does not even care.
And once again, we see a return to this.
But then again, did the Bluewood boys ever care? Again, the only stable in history that if they get bored enough, they'll beat the shit out of each other.
Now back to the ring. Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very
Orton
good.
trying to take
right
the
now.
ladder out. DDP going to help him out.
He's looking at it.
And now Dabbs dangling from the belt.
Nicely executed.
And a powerbomb for his efforts by the Legend Killer.
This attack. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Got him with the elbow drop.
Man, oh man.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big time damage, Michael.
And he delivers a brutal DDT.
Nice power slam by Vader. Slamming DDP right into the floor.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches.
Vader going for a ladder.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. The force of that impact should put an end to this match.
Dabbs going to go right after Vader, though.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Valentine and Orton with a ladder.
Ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Look at this. DDP and Dabs going to war outside the ring. Sting just getting back to his feet.
Sting is just oozing.
David Valentine has a hold of that $1 Million Championship. But now everybody took notice. Stinger trying to take out the ladder again. Mr. T. Mr. T says, I've been waiting at the hot dog stand all evening and I have not had anyone come help me. Can I speak to the supervisor?
Back in the ring again. The back region
oh, nice electric chair drop. Drops David Valentine right onto that ladder.
Now. There he goes, crashing to the floor. He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think
Vader grabbing a hold of that ladder again. Oh, DDP punches him right through the ladder.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Diamond Dallas Page setting up the ladder now.
I've been waiting at the hot dog stand all evening and have not had anyone come to help me. Can I speak to the supervisor? No, you may not, sir.
I already read that. You're behind the times.
Hey, I can't help it.
Here he goes.
DDP and Vader going to war on top of the ladder, and Dabs trying to take the ladder, but that is a lot of weight, and he can't do it.
Here comes Sting.
Vader gets knocked off the ladder. DDP has the belt in his hand, but Dabs attacking DDP from behind.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Lots of attacking from behind.
Oh, just as Sting gets to the top of the ladder, Valentine and Dabs remove the ladder from underneath their feet.
That misses the mark.
That wasn't even close, Michael.
So, Mr. T, how are you doing tonight? My man Sting, you betcha.
No, I did not clean out the stand. I don't give a shit.
The man called Sting and Vader both made their debuts tonight.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room.
Oh, dude, I'm beat as well. I'm fucking tired.
Not going to win many matches with that move.
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I had a good day, good evening. It's been a great show. A lot of fun so far. A bunch of cool people to talk to. I cannot complain. And we have Vader standing on top of a ladder with a championship belt in his hands.
Yeah, there's no way.
How cool is that?
Might as well ring the bell now.
And now he's dangling from said belt.
It'll be cooler if he gets the belt off there.
This is true.
Toss to the outside. He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Look at this.
Could be getting ready for a trip to the diamond mine.
Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Someone's spamming our Discord?
Look at Valentine here.
No, it's not. It's not our Discord.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we can open can whoop ass
Valentine
quick.
looking completely drained right now. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
David Valentine,
if he was on the receiving end of a
championship belt in hand.
What a comeback. And Diamond
But the Legend Killer attacking the small of his back, making sure that's not going to come to fruition.
DDP, Diamond Cutter from Diamond Dallas Page.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. This is DDP's match now.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
DDP and Dabs trying to take that ladder out, and it works.
He's clearly in a
Down
bad way right
comes Valentine, and he rolls outside the ring.
Showing very few signs of life here.
Yeah, there's no way he comes back from this. Might as well ring the bell now.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
There are a lot of bodies outside the ring, yeah. Or at least were. Now there's only 2.
By the way, Mr. T, by the way, I don't know if you will notice, but I'm sure it'll come up real soon, but Archer felt the need to have a Stream Elements,
he's in a tough spot here, Corey.
felt the need to have Stream Elements, basically spam my demise repeatedly at your hands.
I have no idea what he's talking
to
about,
hype
Mr.
your
T.
channel.
Incredible.
I have no
Hey,
idea.
right there, the cool out. Oh no, that's what it is. It's the fucking cool out.
What?
After the other. It's devastating.
That's what that. Oh my god, that
What
shit
are you talking
sucks.
about? Are you
I
all
told
right?
you the
okay?
cool out is not a thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
The cool out thing. Did you get into a little bit of alcoholic beverage before joining the show tonight?
Oh man, for the day I've had, I wished.
You've been hitting the pipe a little or something? Maybe?
I wish,
Okay.
dude. Been a long day.
Wow.
Shows no signs of
Big flying body splash by DDP right onto Sting. Look at this, David Valentine going after that belt again.
How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button
Andrew
for this
Orton
move.
relentlessly attacking to small that back.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right
And
now.
Vader looks like he's definitely going up the other side of that ladder.
Time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum.
Very reluctantly, by the way. And Valentine isn't winning that battle. You're not getting into a slugfest with Vader and knocking out.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
That's it.
Wow.
Money in the Bank winner.
Christian Cool. Check that out. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm waiting.
Big Ben Vader, the winner of the evening, the winner of the championship ladder match. He is your new $1 million champion and has the right to challenge any champion of his choosing on any show of his choosing.
Yeah, he just won it for me here. Okay. Man, I'm on like a minute delay. God damn.
That is crazy. Mr. T,
Your winner, and the new
I don't know where LOD is tonight.
Vader.
But not only would he be excited that Vader's on the show, he just won the $1 million championship ladder match. How awesome is that?
What a matchup that was.
Christian Hart just got a hold of me and he said, "Who the fuck is that?"
Well, you'll have to enlighten him.
I will. I'll
Fill
have
him in
to
on the
enlighten him.
deeds. Oh, for God's sakes, Luscious Luther Brody. Not only do we have to watch him later this evening, actually next, I believe, but he's got to come out and discuss this on the microphone first. Disgrace the ring. Violate your eardrums. I apologize in advance for any atrocities that might come out of the conversations he's about to have with the Archiverse and the fans and the millions watching around the world. But there is no controlling Luscious Luther Brody.
Is there now?
CGTV, he definitely probably did. At least the majority. I think he came in at the end, maybe, perhaps. The New Demolition looked absolutely fantastic tonight. They were savages in that ring. Laid a beat down on the Lucha House Party like they've never had before in their lives.
The cool out's not a thing, Archer. Just saying.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nope. Just saying.
Cool out.
It's not a thing.
I have no idea. It isn't. He says it's not a thing, Mr. T, but I'm not really sure what he's talking about. Something about a cool out.
You know what I'm talking about. It's not a thing.
What is a thing is Luscious Luther Brody.
What's this all about? And here it comes.
Coming to the ring to disgrace us with his presence. Likely saying something atrocious. Followed up by ghastly antics. Mr. T says, looks like a thing to me.
Confidence is good.
See, he sees it. He sees it. It's not a thing, though.
Line there.
Okay, I have to admit, Archer, if Turret can see that and you can't, then you're an idiot.
Tell me what it says. Read it to me.
I'm not reading it to you.
Read it to me.
No.
Mr. T, can you make it visible for me so that I can read it for everybody? Wave your magic
CGTV
wand.
Says, ooh.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so it says, just look at cool. Walk into the room here with that damn cocky, devilish grin on his face. It's truly sickening. But out of nowhere, wow, the Turret Man bursts onto the scene with a hellacious clothesline that just about decapitated Christian Cool. Holy hell, and now T just walks off through the crowd like nothing happened. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Mr. T's a savage.
He is a savage. I appreciate it. I don't at all. I appreciate
this is gonna be good.
how much love and support you guys give me, but this is beyond, like, you just made me an avatar here.
Bad
I'm a
cool.
martyr.
Don't be mocking. That's bad. Bad cool.
By the way, CGTV, if you and Turret made your way here, we would definitely watch Sonic 2. Hell yeah.
Well,
I need someone to go watch that movie with.
Ooh, Mr. T redeemed Silly Cool. Sonic 2. I still haven't watched Sonic 1. I should probably do that. I heard it was good. Matter of fact, I believe Jaden Ink of Gaming told me it was really good. Brody calling out Archer prior to their tag team matchup. So for those that haven't seen the card already, the Living Legends, Luscious Luther Brody and Ravishing Rick Rude will be challenging the Coalition, Elijah Archer and Jay the Total Package Ironman, for the Triggered Alliance All-Star Champions. Now, if the Living Legends win, they will become double champions for the first time ever. They will hold the Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships and the Triggered Alliance All-Star Championships at the same time.
Triggered tips with broccoli tips. All right.
Triggered tits with broccoli tips. That is the motto of the evening, I think. Definitely a Silly Cool redeemed fully and completely.
CG has a broccoli emote.
Wow.
Mad respect, man. Mad respect.
That is a fantastic emote. It's an emote that'll keep you healthy just by looking at it. Man, Archer's all over Brody here.
You know, Archer, I can't help to think how much biasm is in what I'm watching right now. Did your camp tell Elijah Archer to beat up Brody when he had a chance to get in the ring with him?
To be fair, Brody has kicked Archer in the balls how many times? I mean, he was probably just, you know, it was thinking ahead without getting hit in the head.
Now, you're acknowledging that fucking Luther Brody was trying to think ahead. I mean, you say what you want, Archer, but to me, I think that's just pure dumb luck.
Archer was thinking ahead. He was thinking ahead so he didn't get hit in the head, because much like Christian Hart and Bret the Hitman Hart, and probably the rest of the new foundation for that matter, Brody likes to play with the testes. He likes the nutters. He likes those crock balls. And not in a gentle way, not in a loving way, you know, not in a romantic way of any kind that I know of, anyways. But it is very violent. I mean, you're talking about, you know, you pains you to even watch. But here we go. For the Triggered Alliance All-Star Championship, it is the Living Legends taking on the Coalition. It is Brody and Rude against Ironman and Archer. And of course the Godfather and Devious coming out to support their crews. This should be a slobber knocker. A barn burner. It will blow the roof. Oh, wait a minute. The stadium has no roof. It'll blow the walls off the stadium. We don't need walls.
I just think Brody wants to give Archer a nice big old hug. What do you think?
Should keep... Without consent, technically, it's like sexual assault. Although who knows, maybe Archer will like it. Here we go. The goal is on the line. Let's go. It's go time. It is Triggered Alliance All-Star Championship.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Well, Byron, this is it. This is the match we've been waiting for.
I don't know. What do you think of this matchup? Cool.
And for his sake, I hope he's ready, because I
the Coalition or the Living Legends?
Don't come around.
The Triggered Alliance All-Star Champions, or do the Archerverse Global Tag Team Champions become double champions?
Well, I don't know. Both are very talented teams, but I just got this weird feeling Brody's going to do something that you're not going to like.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, Inner
City Sweat Hogs.
Keep the noise
See, I
down
used to think he was
while I
directly
take my
talking to
robe
Luther
off
Brody.
and show the ladies what a
It
real
saddens me
sexy man looks
to find
like.
out that it might
Hit
not
the
be just
music.
Brody he's talking to. By the way, what do you think of the new Archerverse Global Tag Team Championships? Cool.
They look very nice. To be fair, I don't fall in love with any of your designs. You tend to change them on the regular once every couple weeks.
Oh, they're all keepers now.
Uh-huh.
No reason to change any of them now.
Uh-huh.
The Archerverse Global Heavyweight Championship has never been changed.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the
has it now?
intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael.
It's the only
this
one.
is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
And here come the Triggered Alliance All-Star Champions. The Coalition. The Wild Man Elijah Archer and the Total Package. Jay Ironman. I expect an all-out war in this one, I think. I suppose we should probably expect nothing less considering the history between the two teams, but I'm just saying, I expect a war here. And I'm sure the new foundation will be paying very close attention to this matchup. Here we go. Tag Team Championships officially on the line. And to be clear, these are actually the stable championships.
I'm sure something will be blown out of proportion, CGTV. We got Brody in this ring.
Weighing in at 285 pounds, he is one half of the Global Tag Team Champions, Luscious Luther Brody. Global Tag Team Luscious Luther Brody. And
She apparently likes Brody's name.
At a combined weight of
To her, it's a name so nice she had to say it twice.
They are the Alliance All-Star Champions, Wildman Elijah and Jay, the Total Package Iron Man, the Coalition.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
She only said it twice because he didn't hear her the first time.
It is go time. Anybody care to make a prediction?
Brody.
Is it going to be the Living Legends or the Coalition?
This is it, fellas. We're ready to get
Will
this
the
thing
Living
started.
Legends become double champs?
I've heard a Toronto crowd this loud since we were in the Dome for
Or will the
WrestleMania
Coalition
18.
retain their Triggered Alliance All-Star Stable Championships? So far, nothing happening in the ring at all.
Taken down with a beautiful suplex.
An
See what kind of
actionless
response
match.
we get.
What you're witnessing is not really happening.
What are you talking about?
What? Sorry, what?
I am watching Brody dominate Elijah Archer right now. What? Call the action as you see it.
I don't see that. I don't see that. That can't possibly be happening right now.
With a suplex.
So you're saying what's happening right now is as much of a thing as cool out.
I think this is I think what you're describing is a figment of your imagination, something you really want to see but isn't really happening. What you're really seeing is the opposite. Oh wait, cool out. It looks like the cool out really is a thing. Cool. Matter of fact,
Shut up, Archer.
The Turret Man just said cool out, and so did Stream Elements. That is savage. That's savage. It's like he timed that perfectly. To me, that tells me that Mr. T was paying attention to the exact length of interval until the next Stream Elements popped up. I mean, he hit you with a double whammy there. That is absolutely savage.
Well, Elijah Archer's actually gaining momentum. You want to call the match now, or you want to sit there and keep crying that this ain't real?
Oh, hey, look, Elijah Archer and Jay Ironman.
At its best.
Double teaming Captain Disgusting. Wow. It always amazes me how athletic that fucker is. I mean, diving over to tag in Ravishing Rick Rude, but Ironman does not care. Spinning elbow takes him right off his feet, and Ironman is in control. It's about time something happened in this match. I mean, they went for like at least 2-3 minutes there with absolutely nothing going on. The referee should have restarted the match.
No, I'm pretty sure there was plenty going on. You were.
I don't know what you
were looking for.
I know not what you speak of. You, sir, are trolling me.
I am trolling you because you're trolling your job.
I think you're insubordinate.
The challenger's taking on some offense. Headed into this match,
I think you're petty.
Extremely confident.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there.
Teeny tiny balls.
Might be a good time to give him what he wants.
I think a lot of people right
now
are scratching their
you
heads
could afford teeny tiny balls because you have none.
Actually, I could afford it.
So much power behind that punch.
I actually have bigger balls than you.
That's not what Vanessa says.
Given our day, she probably did say it.
Well, that can't be good.
Things for tense.
Rude got him there.
You proposed a wedding in the theme of Magic the Gathering, didn't you? I told you that was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
With a great offensive show.
I told you that was a bad idea. Wow, bulldog by Brody.
On the attack. Great move.
I mean, to be fair, what the hell was Ironman doing turning his back?
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
I mean, when I told her I wanted to at least try to attack the bridesmaid, and she had the option to block, she wasn't fond of that.
I mean, that's a great idea. I don't see why anybody would be
to me like he's really trying to carry his team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
He's delivering.
CGTV wants to know, Christian Cool, seeing how you're the man with all the info, how much are tiny balls going for nowadays?
Here we go.
AKO on Brody. Yeah. Pin his ass. Oh, don't let him get back up, Archer. What are you doing?
I would imagine you can get a pair of tiny balls at the same moderate price as you probably could one of those spam ads fucking CGTV runs.
Down with a power bomb.
This could be it, guys.
Last ride power bomb to Brody.
This is what
I hear you could buy a package of followers for the same price you could buy a package of tiny balls.
Oh man, I thought
wow,
he had
Brody
him.
kicked
Definitely
out.
has his work cut out for him.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Christian Cool, I must use the little boys' room. I shall return very promptly. In the meantime,
of course you would go when Brody is.
Feel free to go on the attack with Mr. T and CGTV. Perhaps eventually it'll be the new Foundation versus the new Demolition. How awesome would that be? I'll be right back. I leave you with that info to think about. I shall be back.
It doesn't matter what you appreciate, CGTV.
He might have it.
Turret Man, redeem joke time. Well, now that Archer left, I guess I'm going to have to do the joke. God damn it. Unless Turret Man wants CGTV doing a joke.
Tagged in.
Disaster!
This should do it right there. There's an ear fall.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
And he just keeps getting up.
Showing no quit here tonight, Cole.
Just when I think Turret left. I don't want cool, sad jokes, so this would be for Archer. Can I tell it?
Wow,
I have a good one.
Strange game plan for sure.
Whatever.
Maybe he has
Mr. T, I have a good joke for you. Let me tell it. Come on, sir. I have an awesome joke. Let me say an awesome joke.
Tagged in. Great teamwork there.
All right. I will.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right.
Whoa, there's so many jokes. So many joke times. All right, so one for everybody. Everybody tell one joke. All right. So.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
So I found this ball,
Thinking about what to do next
and I was wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's a brutal way.
And then it hit me.
Shoulders down. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. The champs retain.
Wow. I'm glad to see the Coalition got the victory over Luther Brody and Ravishing Rick Rude there and defended those Trigger Talk Alliance titles. See, I'm glad CGTV appreciates good jokes.
Wow, I came back in a wonderful time. The living legends just got their asses handed to them. That is fantastic.
Oh, man.
And still the Triggered Alliance All-Star Stable Champions, Elijah Archer and the Total Package, Jay Ironman, the Coalition.
The Coalition.
Big win over some very tough competition.
When you put these
that
two
makes
together,
my evening.
victory is
Brody
really the only
did not
plausible
become
outcome.
a double champion.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks.
Unfortunately,
that great match.
Unfortunately, they are still the Archers Global Tag Team Champions.
And
now we're on to the co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a battle and a war all in one. But first, Vader has something to say. Winning the $1 Million Championship was not enough. He has something to get off his chest, and he's going to grace us with his presence one more time before the Archerverse Lockdown with Mankind and the Iceman, Christian Hart, our Triple Crown champion,
By the
making
way,
a title defense.
Turret Man redeemed a Tree of Woe on CGTV, Archer.
And who is doing the Tree of Woe? Hold on.
I'm assuming you, since he didn't mention anybody else.
Hold on, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. CGTV, are you kidding me? What did I miss there?
Basically, CGTV. Oh, by the way, you owe CGTV a joke.
Oh, do I?
Not CGTV. You owe Turret Man a joke. You owe Turret Man a joke.
I owe Turret Man a joke.
He redeemed joke time for everybody. I said my joke, and CGTV basically mentioned the Turret Man. That was his joke.
Everyone. What?
Yeah. He basically said Turret Man was a joke.
Okay.
That was his joke.
All right. That's.
And Turret Man didn't take kindly to it.
All right then. I don't even know what to say about that joke.
Yeah, he basically said the Turret Man. Yep, that's all the joke was, the Turret Man.
That's weird. Okay, well I can tell a bad joke too. Hold on. So who do I owe it to? Turret Man, Mr. T, or was it CGTV? I guess it doesn't matter. All of you TV people. How do you drown a hipster? What do you think, Cool? How do you drown a hipster?
I have no idea.
You throw him in the mainstream.
Uh-huh.
With
That
everything
was-
going
that
on
was
lately,
just for
we
you,
thought we
Coolio.
might see him tonight.
For you,
That
buddy.
sucked.
Awesome.
That sucked.
It was a
Listen in
gift
as he
for you, my
addresses the
friend.
WWE Universe.
Nah, that's fucking terrible. By the way, basically Turret Man wants me to do the Tree of Woe on CGTV.
All right, let's have at her.
All right. Crack my knuckles here. CGTV! You buy followers, you buy your friends, you buy your audience, but you're too fucking cheap to buy a fucking joke. You, sir, are the real joke. Alright, that was good.
Everybody casting out their channel points and their Archerverse points on joke time when you could be forcing a champion to defend their title. So many things that could be done. You could be redeeming the compliments from a reluctant co-host.
Nobody wants to hear me praise them, Archer.
I mean, silly cool's always fun. Especially if he's bad cool.
Yeah, Turret Man. Yeah, Turret Man, you think you're awesome? I'm sitting on 11.7, bitch. How many of these prompts are there? You type in bad cool, it comes up. You type in fucking cool out, it comes up. How many of these prompts are there?
CGTV with 510 of those things. Dropping some tiny little beautiful gems.
All I can say
Christian
is,
Cool
and
dropping his own.
And up for the talk, though, folks. Let's do this.
I had to. You guys are fucking ruining me. I'll fight the good fight. Jesus.
Wow. So Vader just out to hype up the crowd.
Done with one.
Well, of course, he won the title. Now he's letting the people know how awesome the man really is. And it'll be super exciting.
The $1 million champion. He has the right to choose any champion and challenge them to a match. That should be very interesting to see who he challenges. But speaking of challenge, we have Mankind, who has cashed in the $1 million championship, which is why Vader is able to hold it in the first place. And he chose to challenge Christian Hart tonight inside the Archerverse Lockdown for the Impact Hardcore Championship. And that match is next.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
The crowd is buzzing. Championship match on tap.
Gold on the line. Christian Hart in jeopardy of losing one of his championships.
No, I'm not.
Or perhaps he retains and remains a Triple Crown champion. That is yet to be seen. He's about to enter for the first time ever the Archerverse Lockdown with Mankind as an adversary. I mean, that doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun to me, really.
Nah, there's not a whole lot of fun to be had for Christian Hart here.
Four sides of steel. The only way out is to defeat your opponent inside of those 4 sides of steel. You are locked down inside of those steel walls. With Mankind, this is nuts. It's crazy. And Christian Hart accepted. Like, there was no hesitation.
The following contest is a steel cage
Mankind
match.
Said,
and it's for
the Archerverse Lockdown, and Christian Hart said, hell yeah, let's do it.
Still amazes me that this piece of shit fucking won the goddamn title.
One of the greatest hardcore legends in the business, and Team Christian Cool is not impressed.
Alright, Christian Hart's gonna lay waste to this guy. He's gonna show him what a real champion's like.
The Triple Crown champion. Not only is the Impact Hardcore champion, he's one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, and he is the Archerverse Global Heavyweight Champion. The Iceman has cometh.
See, where I come from, Archer, titles, the title belts, they're cash grabs.
Mr. T.
Mankind had a cash in.
Cool seems to be getting worked up over this match. Maybe he needs to cool out.
Yeah, Turret Boy. What you gotta do, Turret Boy?
See,
you ain't shit.
Mr. T, if you would join us on the broadcast like you're capable of doing at any given moment, any length of time required and necessary,
match going.
Tonight,
you could read that message to Christian Cool.
Really is as advertised.
It'd be like cutting your own promo.
Knock off the champ here tonight. There's a lot of people who say he can't, but I actually kind of like his chances.
And I don't think I've heard a Toronto crowd this loud since we were in the dome for WrestleMania 18.
I'm too lazy to ban anyone tonight. Fuck that.
Beautiful suplex.
I just said
we'll get.
I'm saying you're not worth it. You're not worth it, T.
CGTV says, I just sent someone an Iceman has come with gift today.
For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. Mankind has done it all in that ring. What should be the strategy, the challenger in a match like this?
This is the time to shine, Michael. So much on the line here. Some people can only dream of being in this position.
Mankind stomping away at Christian Hart here, slamming him the back of his skull right into the canvas. Some ruthless aggression here by Mankind.
And he just found out that's not the place you want to be.
Cool ate my neighbors. Mr. T says, cool ate my neighbors. Christian Cool
I'm no zombie. Dude, I'm not a zombie. That's not how that works.
Felt there.
It was going to be the name of my finisher if I kept pursuing my wrestling career.
Nicely done.
We have hard on defensive.
He has an amazing opportunity here
to
to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent.
Wow, looked to me like
See,
he had it locked in pretty
Christian
good.
Hart's distracted. Everybody's like telling him to cool out. You know, he's a lot on his mind. People badgering him left and right. How the hell is he supposed to wrestle with this kind of adversity?
That was a nice escape.
Perfectly executed.
Which persona of Mankind does everyone like the best?
Probably the original.
Yeah, original. The OG outfit.
The OG Mankind, yeah.
Yeah, that was the best.
Oh, how the heck do you get up from that?
But, I mean, I did love Dude Love as well. I enjoyed Dude Love.
A series of nice suplexes here by Christian Hart.
He knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
I don't mind Cactus Jack
on some offense here, but that's to be expected.
Christian Hart attacking the kidney area of Mankind, knee than a stomp.
Ever heading into this match, which
buried his heel into
he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Now another suplex. Christian Hart trying to break the back of Mankind here tonight, I think.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Crushing blow.
Knee right to the temple. Christian Hart in full control now. Tosses Mankind to the corner, puts him up on the top turnbuckle. I think Christian Hart's got some bad intentions going on here, I think.
He's
nice
superplex. To the entire
suplex.
WWE locker room here. Looking for the quick pin.
Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that.
And a kick out
Very
at 2.
nice.
Christian Hart just about successfully defended his championship there, but Mankind not through yet. How can Mankind be put on the offensive quickly here? This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
This cage really has gotten the best of him tonight so far. So much so that it makes me question if even playing dirty.
There it is.
The damage has been done.
Ladies and gentlemen,
feel good, especially
the
considering
infamous
how heated
Nutter.
this rivalry's become.
Get some.
And Mankind really having a bad night.
Here he goes.
Beautiful fisherman suplex.
Wow, I'm just as
And pins
surprised
him.
as you guys are.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. With very little effort,
The Triple Crown champion, the Iceman, Christian Hart, defeats the hardcore legend, Mankind. That was an epic victory. A huge win for the Triple Crown champion. Talk about a notch in the belt, adding Mankind to the list of legendary superstars that you've pinned to the mat for the 1, 2, 3.
Hey, who's the pure champion again?
The OG Kurt Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think we're done with tonight's matchups tonight, everybody.
The Impact Hardcore Champion, the Iceman, Christian Hart.
Nicely done, picking up the win here.
You know, it didn't happen often.
The OG's got to defend his
pinned
championship
is
tonight, too, by the way.
What an effort we saw here. Truly
yeah.
A great match.
So, ladies and gentlemen, still your Impact Hardcore champion, the Triple Crown champion, the Iceman, Christian Hart.
CGTV, I've never seen Christian Hart lose either. In my eyes, he's always a winner.
I don't think I've seen Christian Hart lose. And before we get to the main event of the evening, it looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to grace us with his presence. He, of course, lost his WWE Pure Wrestling Championship to the great Joshua Dabbs. And then the OG Kurt Jordan defeated Dabbs.
I'll be right back.
Christian Cool will be right back, everybody. He's gone for a cool out. He is on a cool out. In any case, the OG Kurt Jordan ended up losing the championship to the Icon Dave Devious. And then Devious lost the title right back to the OG Kurt Jordan, and they are in a all-out war. And tonight, they're going to face off against each other in the main event, which is coming up right after the Rattlesnake comes out to grace us with his presence.
He's a man on a mission.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Apparently Stone Cold Steve Austin is done playing nice. Not sure when that ever happened, but let's see where he's going with this.
You mad, bro? I guess so.
The claws are about to come out, and I'm going to scratch the hell out of something. I have no idea what he's going on about here.
A fan favorite.
From now on, he's the one calling the shots and making a name for himself, because that hasn't already happened. I mean, it's so loud there, they don't even know what the hell Stone Cold's saying. They don't care. Stone Cold's in the ring. They are excited. They are electrified by the rattlesnake.
All right, I'm back.
The return of Cool.
Cool it, man.
Cool out. Apparently Austin feels ignored, and he's going to make sure that no longer happens to him or anybody else in the locker room.
Wow, what a reaction.
I mean, he was going on about making a name for himself, and it was very odd behavior from Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nah, he's not famous enough.
That's what I said, like, because that hasn't already happened. I think he's had a few too many Steve Weisers tonight, maybe.
Maybe so.
Pulling an Archer, drinking on the job. Although he was famous for that too.
Things have been interesting
Here we go,
so far,
main
but now it's
event
time
of the evening. It is a last
man
man standing match between the Icon Dave Devious and the OG Kurt Jordan.
The wait is over. This one's for all.
This feud
marbles, and it's coming
between the two spans back a couple of weeks now. They've been going back and forth. Things started to culminate at Great Balls of Fire, but then it continued to spill over and spew into tonight, where they're going to go at it one more time in a last man standing. The gold is on the line. One of them will leave the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion.
Who do you think's going to win this?
Well, it's been kind of a hot potato. I mean, Dave Devious beat the OG not long ago for it, and then the OG turned around and won it back. It's hard to say. I mean, one wants to remain champion, the other's gunning to strip that championship away from him again. Devious would become a 4-time champion. I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Devious on this one.
I'm just hoping Kurt Jordan wins. I have my reasons.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship.
Let's just say whoever the winner is going to have a busy night.
Uh-oh.
Because Christian Cool has already redeemed a Pure Championship energy.
Did you also redeem Don't Sing It, Bring It?
Oh shit, I forgot I gotta do that too.
That, or you make the matchup for tomorrow night, whichever.
No, it's gonna happen tonight.
It's happening tonight. But first, it's Dave Devious versus Kurt Jordan for the WWE Pure Wrestling Championship. Main event of the evening, or at least was the main event of the evening. Now it's kind of like the co-main event of the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, once this main event of the evening is over, we have one more match to go, because Team Christian Cool is going to have their boy challenge the winner of this matchup immediately following the main event.
God. It makes you wonder how many COVIDs there were in the world. Too soon?
Wow. It is a pretty championship belt. I give Vinny K credit for that one. I quite like the...
By the time OG Kurt Jordan's done with tonight, he will be using that walking cane for its real intended purpose.
Shots fired. Man hasn't even got into the middle of his battle with Dave Devious yet, and already have plans for the cane.
Well, is he too good to go between the ropes? I mean, he looked like he kind of struggled to just get over that top rope. I mean, it's just... This guy, he irritates me, Archer.
A lot of people irritate you. A lot of things irritate you.
No, they don't.
Mr. T irritates you. J Negative Gaming irritates you. Matt Chatty 2 irritates you. I mean, the list goes on.
At 245 pounds, the icon Dave Devious.
I apologize, Archer. They did irritate me.
The
but I've learned to
moves
move
the
on.
factions.
I've learned to move on from those problems, Archer, as I deem those no longer a problem.
Well, I think CGTV believes that the new Demolition would defeat the new Foundation.
The original gangster.
I could be
Kurt
wrong.
Jordan.
It seems to me like that's what he was saying, though.
Get ready for some WWE magic.
I guess if he really believes that, that's just fine. But I honestly think those guys belong in a haunted house, not in the fucking wrestling ring.
Haunted house.
Looks like we're ready to kick this thing off.
Man, if
we could
this
end up
doesn't
one
get
day
your
seeing
pulse racing, I don't know what will.
The new Demolition
maybe the underdog
in
here tonight, but that
the Ripley's
doesn't mean
Museum.
he isn't prepared to give the champion a run
Quite
for his
possible.
money.
Here we go. One-on-one for the championship.
OG Kurt Jordan, don't let me down. Don't let me down, man.
Right now, he's getting beat on by Devious, but a reversal.
Down with authority.
Ouch. Butterfly suplex landed Devious right on the back of his neck, but Devious right back on the attack, though. They are going to war outside the ring here. Another reversal. Kurt Jordan eat the commentator booth. Be a war.
And the elbow drop hits.
It's crazy that these guys are doing their thing in the ring, and it's just the bedlam is just crazy.
You know what else is crazy, and I can't stop thinking about? Vader.
What's that?
Challenger's starting to slow
is the
down a
$1
bit
million
here. So much
champion.
on the line here in the match for him.
He obviously
The
came
$1 million
into this
man
match
has had a
on
weird
taking
list
the
of
fight to the
representatives to
outside as
start
much as
his
he could,
year.
though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
Yes.
God, at this point, it makes Cameron Grimes seem modest.
Dave Devious just falls right back over.
There.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Page just slides back into the ring.
Right now.
Dave
Referee got a
Devious,
count.
a hardened veteran of the... What is this, a last man standing?
It is a last man standing match.
Oh, Jesus.
And the beat goes on.
I wish I would have known that. I might not have redeemed it for tonight.
What force. I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered by superhuman strength.
A a last man standing match to which, well, I was going to say he's losing, but a reversal.
Something big is coming.
Man, oh man, this is so back and forth, it's crazy.
And you have to wonder how much the challenger
can
sustain at this point.
His outlook is not looking good right now, guys, and I think it's safe to say his chances of being the last man standing tonight are slipping away with each shot he absorbs.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
And this match is going to continue.
Devious up at the count of 8.
Jordan's not looking good here.
But he's the champ.
They really have a thing tonight for taking turns having each other eat the commentators.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
And knowing him the way I do, I'm willing to bet he thought he was going to get through this match unscathed. But that obviously is not the case here.
Jordan wobbly on his feet there.
Bringing it back between
but
the
I mean,
ropes.
not even a 1 count by the referee, who's actually outside the ring with Jordan.
And a savage clothesline. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
And I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith in Kurt Jordan here if you don't pick it up.
He looks a little winded after that big clothesline in the corner.
I'm sure it didn't feel good.
DB's definitely put a little sauce on that one.
A little sauce, you say.
Yet. There may be
no
stopping
sauce.
him.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more
KJ
of those,
finally
getting
back to
nailed
his
once
feet.
turns into a full-scale beating.
Wow.
A cutter.
Here's his chance
Lands
to
a
win
cutter
this.
on Devious
If that
just
doesn't
like
elevate
that.
This rivalry, I don't know what will.
It's about as back and forth as it could possibly be. But Jordan definitely has more of the knockdowns.
We will go on.
Devious tried to get back up. KJ kicks him right in the head. Punts him right in the guts.
He has him right where he wants him.
Savage. Oh, and a stunner by the OG.
What's going to happen now?
Man, oh man.
The way I see it, this might be a good time for the finisher.
This match ain't over yet.
And Devious getting back up again. But KJ chops him right back down with
He
some
doesn't
leg
appear
kicks.
to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore. If you're this superstar, you got to be happy about where you're listed in the recent power rankings.
Not over yet. The challenger in some big trouble here. The champ seems to have his number here tonight.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's
Why did he
taken.
restart the count again?
Wait, did he restart the count?
Yeah.
Maybe because Devious got up. I don't know.
I must have missed. Maybe he tried to sit up. Yeah, I don't know. That's the only explanation
With things like that.
I could come up with at this point. 10. That's it. The OG Kurt Jordan does it. He is the last man standing. Dave Devious unable to meet the 10 count. And the OG still the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. That was an incredibly back-and-forth matchup. I mean, if it hadn't have been a last man standing match, it would have been interesting to see how many pinfalls they would have got on each other, or how many submission attempts. Kurt Jordan with a big win defends his Pure Wrestling Championship. But unfortunately, he is now going to have to defend it once again in one final matchup.
Yes, he will.
As redeemed by Team Christian Cool, the Pure Wrestling Championship will be on the line. And we're going to get to that matchup in just a few moments.
I can't wait.
Wrestling Champion, the original gangsta, Kurt Jordan.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in
the
end,
OG,
we were left with the best man
Kurt
standing.
Jordan.
That's exactly why these competitors are main eventers.
And
what
still,
an amazing match.
At least for now, the reigning defending WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. He better enjoy that, though, because he's going to be coming right back out in just a few moments.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm going to enjoy every little bit of this, Archer.
Every little bit. I assumed you would.
I think you'll enjoy this, too.
All right, so tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The only matchup we know of for certain is going to be Trish Stratus taking on Karen Rhodes in a WWE Raw Women's Championship matchup. As for everything else, you'll have to tune in, just like you do every other night, find out what's going on, what's going down, and what matches will be had. But it will be an epic evening of high-octane matchups as usual, with the co-host with the most and the host with the most on the Most Must-See Show on Twitch TV. But before we end the evening, and before we go and raid and send our energy elsewhere, we have one final matchup as redeemed by Team Christian Cool.
Yes, we do. KJ
And
is
it
going to
is
have
for
to
the
defend
Pure Wrestling
his title.
Championship.
But here's the thing. While it sounds like a Pure Wrestling Championship should be defended in a Pure Wrestling, format, it's not going to be a normal 1v1 match, sir.
What's the matchup?
I want it to be a hardcore title, or a hardcore match, Extreme Rules match,
For
they
the Pure
call it.
Wrestling Championship?
For the Pure Wrestling Championship. And his opponent will be, well, it's time for him to redeem himself. British Bulldog, Davey Boy.
The British Bulldog is suspended. He cannot wrestle. He cannot.
Oh, he got suspended.
He got suspended.
Oh, that's why he's been avoiding my calls.
That's why he was suspended. He's likely embarrassed. I mean, it's still under
I was actually
investigation.
setting this up to get him out because I haven't seen him all day.
We don't know if he was confused during the action in the heat of the moment or what was going on, but it's being investigated. But the incident with Angelina Ramon has him under suspension.
Okay. Well, I do have a replacement. It's all right. So, it's fine. I can live with it. The OG Kurt Jordan is going to fight in the Extreme Rules match against Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. That is absolutely savage. Absolutely savage of you.
The eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
I'm sure he'll figure a way.
Wait a minute. How do I make... How do I make it so it's not... There's got to be a way to me.
For some reason, you're OG Kurt Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not letting me...
Hit back. Alright, so... Move left.
Well, that is left.
Okay. See, there's that little area at the bottom where you put the controller. Your controller has to end up there. And then you click on that on the middle area. Once your controller's there.
The eighth wonder of the world, Andre.
But I gotta put in the challenger though first.
No. When you put the controller in the middle, you make the challengers after. Because as long as you put, I don't know.
See, it's got me as Andre now.
All right, so as soon as you, hold on.
I gotta figure that out.
So select Kurt Jordan.
Because I don't want to control the match. Oh wait.
No.
I think I might have just done it. Because I went here. Yeah, I did. Okay. That's what I have to do. See, we don't do these very often.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Still getting used to it. We do Universe and Archiverse. We don't. So now we got to set that up.
Yeah, it's hard to tell you what to do when you're like 20-second delay.
There we go. Okay, so now Andre the Giant versus the OG Kurt Jordan. This is crazy. I can't believe your Extreme Rules matchup. Andre the Giant versus the OG Kurt Jordan for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
The eighth wonder of the world, Andre
He asked for it.
the Giant.
He asked for it. I'm sure that's exactly. He said, "Hey, cool. In my absence while I'm sleeping, would you make sure that my team has to go up against Andre the Giant in an Extreme Rules match? And for the fun of it, we'll just put our championship on the line."
The original gangster,
Yeah, it'd be
Kurt
fine.
Jordan.
All right, here we go. The final match of the night, the main event of the evening, and then episode number 115 at the Archverse Battleground.
You didn't select championship.
Over and out.
Oh, okay. It doesn't. Okay, never mind.
But of course, we'll get our raid on first. We'll send the energy elsewhere. And then, of course, I have to work in the morning, so I am hitting the hay.
You gotta actually work in the morning? That sucks.
I have to work at 10.
That's gross. But I have to be up around 9 and shit, too.
It happens. It's no different than any other day. I just have to be work a little earlier. Andre the Giant versus the
Let's see if KJ can defend his... it didn't look like he had enough of a match against Dave Devious. Dave Devious practically laid there for him. Let's see if Andre the Giant's willing to be just as kosher.
I mean, to be fair, Christian Hart had his way with Mankind tonight, too.
Well, Mankind just wasn't, in Christian's league. What'd you want?
The following contest is scheduled for
I told you lightning
fall.
don't strike twice in the same location.
WWE Pure Wrestling Championship.
Here we go. The gold is on the line. Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, taking on the OG Kurt Jordan for the WWE Pure Wrestling
time opportunity, Byron, as
Championship.
the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And
You know, Mick Foley came up with a multitude of, personas. You would think one of them would be in the way of a confident badass, which unfortunately he never came up with.
I'll make a bold prediction here, guys, and say that we will be crowning a new champion at the end of this one.
Bite your tongue, Cole. There's no way the champ is walking out of here without his title. It's just not happening.
Hey, Archer, have you ever seen Andre the Giant swing a chair?
I have.
Well, I haven't. That's why we did this match.
That's why we did this match. The brutality of it all.
This is going to be awesome. There's no way OG Kurt Jordan's going to win this. Andre the Giant's going to have a pure title at the end of this, and I'm going to smile.
There's no way, or you don't want there to be a way?
There's no way. I made sure there isn't a way for him to, to win. That's why we picked Andre.
Gotcha.
When I initially picked Bulldog because I hadn't seen him all day, and I figured we'd get him cheered up by giving him a title shot. But now that I know he's suspended, I know why he hasn't been getting a hold of me.
Suspended for vile acts, inappropriate in conduct.
Bulldog feels real bad about that.
How do you know? You just said he was ignoring your calls.
Yeah, but the day it happened, he said he didn't see who it was. They kind of touched him from behind, and he turned around and grabbed him and threw him in, not realizing it was.
So?
That's what he said.
Well, we would love to know more information on that incident. Archerverse management would love to bring the Bulldog back to action, but the investigation must go through first. I mean, why was he manhandling Angelina Ramon? How did that happen, period? I mean...
he said he was just a spook. He figured it was...
From Grenoble, France, weighing in
who else was outside the fucking ring during that match?
The 8th wonder of the world.
I don't know, but it was a crazy happening.
Yeah, he thought it was the other dude. I forget the guy's name. He thought it was the other dude.
Well, I don't know who thought what was. I don't know. But it was insane.
Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 225
hardcore
pounds,
match right here. Andre the Giant.
WWE Pure
taking on
Champion,
the OG Kurt Jordan.
The original gangster,
which in itself is insane when you think about it.
Yeah.
Stay right where you are, people.
This is crazy. I can't believe we're about to watch the OG versus Andre the Giant. All thanks to Christian Cool.
And dude, you're sitting at 11 viewers right now. That is like double what it was like 10 minutes ago. I think the word got around that Andre the Giant was going after KJ.
Kick this one off.
And guys, the
KJ
level inside
versus
this
the
arena
Giant.
for this championship match is absolutely
This
unreal.
was a redeemed match by Christian Cool himself. Christian Cool demanded that KJ defended his title against a worthy opponent.
Yes, the main event of the evening already happened, ladies and gentlemen. The OG Kurt Jordan successfully defended his title in a last man standing match against the Icon Dave Devious, but then Team Christian Cool redeemed one final matchup and the Pure Championship energy, which means the OG had to face Andre the Giant in an Extreme Rules match for the Pure Wrestling Championship. Christian Cool definitely stirring the pot.
Oh man, I'm enjoying every little bit of this, Archer.
Takes him down.
Of course, after this is over, as is episode number 115, And then it'll be
Standing at 7 feet 4 inches
see you
tall
later
and weighing
until
more than
tomorrow night,
500
11
pounds,
p.m. Eastern
Andre the
for
Giant is
Saturday
literally
night's main
larger than
event.
life. One move from Andre can end a match.
And
in
again,
record
the
time.
only matchup we know for sure of for tomorrow night, we all know that Trish Stratus earned a shot at Karen Rhodes, the perfect 10 for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Now, why do they call her the perfect 10, Archer?
They call her the perfect 10 because that's the moniker they chose.
But why? What does that moniker mean, Archer? Elaborate.
It means she's absolutely perfect.
To stop him here tonight.
Let's not
In
get
what
ahead
way?
of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road.
Why don't you
for him
ask
here.
them?
Nothing to worry about.
Christian
ego's
Cool,
clearly
do I
taking
work
a hit
for
here,
Team Lady
but that's
Varys?
okay. His
Am I
gigantic
the
ego can
manager
afford to
of
take a
Karen
few
Rhodes?
bruises.
I heard you've worked with her
Andre the
quite
Giant is the most
closely lately. I
recognizable
figured,
figure in
you
sports
know,
entertainment history,
you had
and
some
also
insight.
It's most imposing. Just seeing Andre makes people stand in awe.
One of the reasons the beloved Andre the Giant became...
Looking for the quick 10.
You know, I got some insight for you, Archer. This coming in, KJ wishing he wasn't the pure champion right now. I was wrong.
On some offense. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ.
I was just waiting for
Yeah,
that
he's
to
taking
catch
on
up.
some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
But it's still a little too early to get overly concerned here. If you ask me, they both seem pretty even as far as health is concerned.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The OG being beat down by a giant.
He's got a giant problem right now.
And to be fair, he did
He's
already
really taking over this
have a
match now.
brutal matchup against the icon
Not
Dave
even close.
Devious just
What was he
moments ago.
thinking?
You're right. They had quite the brutal matchup. Dave Devious laid down a
doesn't
lot
appear
and
to
then
be in a hurry
eventually
to get
stayed
up
down for
I
10.
just don't think he has it in
Very
him.
brutal indeed. Where'd that ladder go?
He's really looking to prove a point here.
Oh my gosh!
Supersized
Man.
elbow drop.
He's back in control here.
I think
The
and he goes to the
OG
pin.
not doing well at the moment.
No, he kicks out
A
at
kick
2.5.
out. Wow, the
What a
OG
kick
kicks
Well, he
out.
refuses to stay down.
Yeah, he is super motivated tonight.
It's not over yet, Cool. Hold the laughter. The OG
Now we have
is still
Andre the
in it
Giant
to
on
win
the
it.
attack.
He took an incredible pounding there.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Wow, from a fireman's carry to, well, dropped into the turnbuckle.
You know, I have to say, Archer,
If this
you
superstar
notice
can
all
just
these little
land the
men doing
finisher
like
here,
double stops and shit off like top ropes and whatnot. How would you feel to have...
Andre the Giant has done it.
Yes.
The 8th wonder of the world is now taking home the championship to Vinny K. He is the WWE Pure Wrestling Champion. That is crazy.
And you can let KJ know you can't teach that.
You can't teach that.
Oh man, I can't go to bed happier than that. That made me happy.
What an insane matchup. What a crazy matchup. I mean, KJ successfully defends his championship in a last man standing match against the icon Dave Devious, of whom he was in a long-standing feud with over the past couple to few weeks.
I guess if that's what some would call it, sure.
Team Christian Cool decides that his matchup tonight was not suffice. Let's force him to have an Extreme Rules matchup against the 8th wonder of the world at less than 100%. And while we're at it, we'll put its championship on the line. So, ladies and gentlemen, the fallout from this should be
Here
interesting.
is your winner and the new WWE Pure
I have to say, Archer, I think it's time KJ cools out. What do you think?
But that is definitely it for the evening. Episode 115 is over and out. We will see you tomorrow night.
That's a big win right there.
For Saturday night's
Anytime
main
you can
event,
pin
11
another
p.m.
WWE
Eastern
competitor's
Standard
shoulders to the mat
Time.
for the 3 count, you should be proud.
Where we'll at least see Karen Rose defending the Raw Women's Championship against Trish Stratus. And I'm sure an onslaught and star-studded cast to make up an action-packed, high-octane card. Until then,
have a good night, everybody.
have a great night. And go say hello to Fantasy Cat for us. Drop some hey-yos. Show her some love and support. And we'll see you tomorrow night.